Shut
Sebastian.
up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it, clip it, clip it. Hey, we're back. Alan asking what happened in the last 5 minutes last night. I'll answer that really quick before I forget, because I didn't even think about that. Last night, like in the last 5 minutes, Streamlabs like lagged out, disconnected, and wouldn't reconnect. And I was like, I'm not going to relaunch the stream and get everybody on YouTube moved over to like,
Time to say goodbye.
Yeah. So I just went, F it. We typed in the chat, like, we're just going to call it there. It was a complete Streamlabs KBS drop and failed to reconnect issue. But where it was at Pen of Bishop or somebody that was telling me to get that like primary service wire dealt with. I still have not done that.
I think that was Atomic Ray, actually.
Okay. Atomic Ray.
Yeah.
Pen of Bishop, I was today years old when I realized the king on Mr. Rogers was King Friday the 13th.
Oh, I didn't know it was King Friday the 13th. I knew it was King Friday.
John Wick is getting a video game and it looks incredible. Here's the thing. Does John Wick need a video game? Does it? I feel like does it? Does it? I don't know. I bought a video game as a form of retail therapy recently called Damon X Demon. I always say it's Damon because they do the demon with the DAEOM, and it's like that always looks like Damon to me, and that's why I was weird in Cyberpunk. It's like, do you got any good demons? And I'm like, yeah, but you spelt it wrong. It's just one of those weird things where I'm like, but you spelt it wrong.
Not everyone's American English.
That's why my favorite part of Mortal Kombat, that's why my favorite part of the Mortal Kombat remake, like a reboot movie, was when the lead character you're supposed to give a shit about, whose name I can't even remember because I didn't give a shit about him. It was all about Scorpion and Sub-Zero for me. So, like, I was done with that. But anyways, that guy that you're supposed to care about, like, when she's explaining, when he's sitting there and he's listening to her tell him about Mortal Kombat. She's like, it's been tracked for thousands of years, an ancient ritual of battle and blah, 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 blah. They call it Mortal Kombat. He's like, really? Really? The K is backwards. And they spelt it wrong. Like, it's just fucking, like, it's just, I love it.
Thank you.
He makes fun of the logo. And he's like, this is how stupid this is. Your all-ending Universal Tournament. Combat is spelt wrong, and the K is backwards. What's wrong with you? Like, it's like, no, that, but that's the logo. Sorry, I'm a weird nerd. Johnny needs a video game. I'll make it. It's all about stairs and wheelchairs. Trying not to spill his Mio. It's a bigger battle
Hi,
than you
Alan.
think, man. Because ain't none of these wheelchairs or walkers come with cup holders. And you have to use your hands to ambulate with them. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Hold my coffee with my foot? Like, that's not going to really work out. Because guess why we're in the chair? That thing gave up already. So, like, I gotta think of something. Like, I had this thought. I'm going to look around and see if this is something you can get. Like, can you get a wheelchair cup holder? Otherwise, maybe I should fucking patent one.
Yes, you can. Well, you can definitely get one for your walker. My stepmom's got all sorts of things to clip to her walker. So if you
So
can
somebody
do that,
probably,
I'm sure you can find
like,
one
this is a need that somebody probably thought to fill before now. So I was hoping to start an industry and become a pioneer. Fuck.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Someone's already been there, done that.
And,
Alan, I appreciate it, bud.
And in the case of Johnny versus fucking fate, fate wins again. All right, there we go. I have adopted Johnny since no Jeff. Oh, I'm sorry. Johnny, yes, we'll send it. We'll send in Discord. You can 3D print a wheelchair cup holder. That sounds cool.
See?
Castlevania's getting a new game and it looks great as well. All right, but I have my questions. Like, is it getting a new game and it's based on like the popularity of the Castlevania anime that came out? And if so, will they have, like, if I can run around as Trevor Belmont, I'll have myself a fantabulous time. I play a game called V Rising where there's a Belmont character. And I'm like, oh my God, Castlevania tie-in. It's not one of the ones from the thing, but he's totally a Belmont. And he's a Belmont. When you see him, you're like, yeah, you're a fucking Belmont. Yeah. Castlevania nod. And he's like, all right, so there you go. I
miss Jeff too, Brian.
Made drum stands.
I think we all do.
Made for drum stands, but will work. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, that the vampire game that you play. I enjoy watching that one.
Oh,
games that's enjoyable to watch someone else play.
There's a lot of building to it, like organizing stuff.
Yeah, but when you go and fight things, it's not just wild and crazy.
You're talking about the bird's eye view one, right? Not the...
Yeah, the one where you can move your castle.
Yeah, all right, so the same one.
Yeah.
Because, like, I just realized I enjoy watching you play that vampire game. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going down the list. How many vampire games have I played in front of her? Has she realized it's a problem? Like, I know about the two, because, like, the Masquerade Bloodlines game, I played a little bit of that in front of you. That's a fun story game. You'd enjoy playing that. It's not very combat-based, and certainly can be less if you like. But that's it. But, yeah, no, the one I'm doing now is Daemon X Machina, which I really love, because somebody put this in as the review for it. I'm going to throw my review on Xbox later for it. But this is an incredibly accurate review. Daemon X Machina is the Anthem game we always wanted, but never got, with more anime than initially advertised. And it's like, all right, there you go. So Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is great with fan patches. I have original Bloodlines. I love playing original Bloodlines. I have to play it sometime for Digger just so she can understand the awesomeness that is frickin' chicken. And
yeah.
Like, of all
I've
the parts,
heard about this frickin' chicken.
of all the parts that stick with me in the game, it's the randomly going into somebody's like office or whatever in the middle of the night looking for something. I'm a vampire doing vampire shit, and the radio was left on. And while I'm snooping, it's like, have you tried frickin' chicken? No, why don't you try this? Oh God, what is that? Oh, what is that? A wet diaper? Oh, that tastes awful. This is absolutely abysmal. Here, now try some frickin' chicken. Wow. Oh my. Well, that's some good frickin' chicken. Like, I'm always curious, what did they feed them the first time? Because the descriptions that the other people give you make me think that maybe they didn't even give them food. And then it's just, that's some good frickin' chicken.
Power Windows.
Johnny is in Strife now. I'm in Strife? Am I?
No. In Strife now. I'm not quite sure what he means. I think he's we're talking about how you've kind of filled in Jeff position. We're a little bit later than Jeff go, but still. Yeah, it's the daytime.
I'm happy to help.
Stream. Buffer. Oh, okay. Okay. He's having buffer drums. Alan is in the Philippines. It's like 3 a.m. right
Johnny is
now.
in strife now.
So
Explain to him. Digger, explain to Johnny what I'm
yeah.
saying. Okay, that sounds fine. But yes, no, I like the Demon Ex Machina game. It is very anime, which I don't mind. The characters are very anime. The story is very anime. But the overall gameplay of it is so unbelievable. Like, I literally have been playing it going, God, fuck you, goddamn motherfucking BioWare. Why couldn't you do this? They did this, and apparently they're Chinese. Why couldn't you? Like, I don't know if they're Chinese. I think it's a Japanese game, actually. But no, it's like, it's got all the flight mechanics. The suit stuff is cool. The way the story is executed feels way better than whatever the Anthem story was. And I'm looking at it, and I'm playing it, and I'm going, BioWare, if you had just taken these fucking nods, or not even nods, if you just taken these tacks and these levels, like, it executes a story similar to that of Anthem, better than Anthem. The gameplay is about on par. The graphics and everything about on par. And the other one's really, really badass. But I'm like, I have the original 2. The second one, am so glad I did not buy. I bought the second one, so suck a dick. I'm very glad I bought the second one. Here's my critique on the second Vampire Masquerade's Bloodlines game. It's a vampire game. It's not a Bloodlines game. It's a vampire game, like, cosplaying as a Bloodlines game. It's not a true Bloodlines game, and the way they lock you down in character creation and style, it's like Swan Song, which was also a vampire game, but it was a very story driven. It's very story driven. It's almost cinematographic at points. You're watching a lot of video sequences. It's a very good game. It's a very fun story, and the gameplay is incredibly fun. It's a vampire game. It's not a Bloodlines game. But I did like that I could go on a murderous rampage until I broke the masquerade and somebody showed up out of the shadows and just staked me. Wait, Johnny, because Deadpool's evil mutant leader, Strife, the first general of the apocalypse, sent back in time to kill Xavier. Wait, what? Mad Max Mardigan, I don't read a whole lot of comic books. I'm familiar with comic book lore, but I'm more of the movies. So that's a little bit of a deep cut for me. I have the Deadpool I have the Deadpool omnibus where he goes and just, like, kills all of the literary characters of first the Marvel Universe, then in general. It's fun when he goes after Sherlock Holmes, and it's just so, like, all of that stuff. Like,
interesting. He goes after Sherlock Holmes?
Mm-hmm. He goes after all literary characters. So what happens is one day Deadpool wakes up and he's developed another voice, another chat bubble. A new voice. Okay. The new voice lets him know that, because he can see through the fourth wall, lets him know that all of these people, including him, are slaves at the whims of these greater creators, and they're used as pawns in storytelling. Like, so like, there's not like they're fighting each other. The creators are fighting each other, and these are like, proxy battles. No. We're literally being pitted against each other for their amusement. And so to save them all from that, he kills them all. He goes through, he gets everybody. He takes out the Fantastic Four. He gets a teleportation belt. He gets a sword that can kill Wolverine. He gets stuff to kill people, and he takes out everybody. And after he gets done with that, he goes after the classic literary characters because they too are now slaves. So it's a whole thing. And then eventually at the end of it, an alternate universe, Deadpool unites with symbiotes to stop the evil Deadpool, and it's like an army of Deadpools. The Deadpool versus Wolverine, like, Deadpool Corps, it's kind of like that, only they're the good guys, and they go, and Deadpool Prime's leading them, and then, like, he unites with 5 symbiotes to stop himself. He becomes the ultimate villain, and so it's...
Okay. Interesting.
Remember in Vampire Masquerade, all the body fluids or blood are vampire nose cuts. Vampire nut costs blood points. Here's one of the weird things. In Vampire Masquerade, Bloodlines, they made a point to stick to the vampire universe where vampires don't have sex. In Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, you literally can have sex with multiple characters. It's not on screen. You don't see it. You don't really hear it. There's just some dialogue at the bottom of the screen that the voice actors read, and it's just kind of very extremely heavily implied for anyone who's blind. And that ultimately leads you to know, oh, hey, we bone. But that's a thing that they do. Like, I guess, so that was a nice update. But another reason why I didn't feel like a Vampire Bloodlines game, because I remember how hard I tried to get with the bipolar chick, because there's a Malkavian vampire in the first Bloodlines game, and she has split personalities. So at one point, she's a like a well-done, proper businesswoman. And then on the other end, she's a crazy goth cheerleader or schoolgirl-esque kind of nutso chick. So like a Harlequin, like Joker's Harlequin kind of. Like, she's bonkers. And so this whole thing. And anyways, Labglass simply saying, nerd. Yeah, I didn't realize. It's gone on for a while. It's been a thing. I've had a day. Toreador clan is all about sex and sexuality. Right, but in the Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines game, they made a point to pitch that as a dead person, your dick don't work. They're the only clan that does. They use them as weapons to subdue people. Don't knock it. Vampires know how to suck. Oh, we actually have something to talk about with that. Anyways,
Aaron.
Yeah, I was always in it for the Malkavians. My favorite moments in Vampire Masquerades 1, like I said, the frickin' chicken thing, and that was the other thing I was disappointed. You can't play a Malkavian. You get to play through a Malkavian character, but you can't make your character a Malkavian character. And they really downplayed the Malkavians in the first one, or in the second one, I should say. In the first, and it's different people. The first one, the Malkavian's the best character to play as, because you can warp people to your side. There's a guy, you can literally befriend him. Well, not befriend him. There's a guy who will sell you blood. He's kind of on the up and up, but he's trying to extort you, and he's using victims in the ER to gather their blood. You can fuck with him, and when you mind fuck him, you get him to the point where he slits his own wrists with Tupperware lids to fill bags for you and stuff. He's just anything he can do to help. He's off his rocker. It's fun. Wow. I got to beat the shit out of a group of cops with a severed arm. I have never had more fun in a video game than slapping the crap out of people with somebody else's arm. I'm holding on to it by the shoulder joint, so I've got it by the side and just whack. And so the hand, I'm bitch slapping somebody with somebody else's arm. And then they go, and I have vampire strength, so it's got some heft to it. And they go flying, so they twiddle it off, and I'm... Nothing like that in the second game. The new Castlevania is set after Dracula's curse 23 years later, so I might as well just play V Rising, the same deal. So, anyhow, I'm tabletop. I love playing Malkavian. I love being a nutcase. I loved being Malkavian, both in the video game and in the tabletop.
Monsterly.
I have an entire giant tote of books. I have the books for mage. I have a bunch of books for vampire. I have a bunch of books for werewolf, different clans. You want to be a werefox, a Japanese werefox, Brian? I've got the book for that. And I've played one. They're fun. So anyhow, yeah, I've got the book for that. Plus, who doesn't love a simple dice game where they're all D10s? Just makes life easier. I get the strategery and my axe is a +6 damage with a D3 increase, and it's like, oh, so now I gotta break this down into fucking fractions. Great.
Yeah.
Whereas,
no, if I have to do that math, yeah, no thanks.
Whereas I just love it. It's like, hey, so they're all D10s. Well, what do you do if you have something that's super powered? You get to use more D10s. So you have to have a certain base point they have to roll on, and you get this many more chances when your stuff's super. But it's like you got to score an 8 or better. So roll as many D10s as you get to. Did any of them hit over 8? Then you failed. It's just it's a way easier way to go. I get it, and it is tarded simple, but I'm tarded, so it makes sense.
Tarded simple.
Though in the TT when I played Toreador, I would make sure my nut aims for the eyes. Oh.
Of course you did. Of course you did. And it doesn't help that you're looking at and you're messing with your eyes just as you're reading that. That didn't.
No,
It's almost like it
it's
was almost like you took the nut and you're as you're
I
reading
can't
it,
help but read that
yeah.
and be like,
Of
that's
course you did, damn it.
just. And I'll be honest, and you can sit there as pussy. I've been crying, so that's why my eyes are shitty. Hey, Mike Mosley, what's up, Johnny and Digger? Hey, good to see you.
Good to
Alan,
see
I'm
you.
back. I had to go outside and shoo the damn cows away. Oh wow.
Well, that's living in the Philippines. You're
So
not in the cities, I guess. There's cows that wander.
that'd be a weird one. Like, hold on, guys. I'm cow coming to my fucking door. You have cows? No, it's not my cow. I'm trying to figure out whose cow. If this cow doesn't stop banging on my door and I don't find an owner by next week, it's dinner. Like after that, it's T-bone steak time because fucking cow. Jesus.
Jeez. See, I just barely heard that.
Well, aren't you
obviously
fortunate?
It was nice and clear for you.
Yeah. I just about shat my pants.
Sometimes it's nice that I can't hear everything.
Oh. Will shat? Oh, yes, you will. God damn.
Fuck off.
Historically white. God damn it. Yeah. That was
the orphan trains. Oh,
that was
no.
a little hard.
Okay.
That was a little hard to deal with. I was innocently looking at a documentary on the Oregon Trail, and I started looking into the states it passes through. Got a suggestion about the orphan trains. Oh. There's a fun thing we should do one of these days. We should play Oregon Trail on stream.
I would totally play Oregon Trail again. I loved that.
People can buy
on the original Apple.
Oh, you can do it. There's a web page you can do it from, and it's a super simple game.
No, no, I know. I'm sure you can find it cheap, and I know it's an easy game. I just remember as a child playing it on the original Apple.
We can put you, me, people who buy into it, and see who dies of dysentery.
Yeah. Yeah. I had dysentery.
We should do that for a fun one.
Yeah, I always got in trouble with the stupid wagon wheel. Wagon wheel is always breaking, always falling off.
So you want extra wagon wheels?
Probably, yeah. Yeah. Or at least, why can't we just peg it in better?
Are you saying you would like to peg it? Peg it in?
I would like...
When a digger comes along, you must peg it. What? At the gay bar. Pegging wheels at the gay bar. Like, why?
With wooden wheels. I would like to be in charge of pegging the wooden wheels to the wagons myself, yes. Because
they can if you get
like
extensions.
The game doesn't do it very well.
I'm not getting an extension to let the Twitch chat control the game. It's ridiculous.
Oh, goodness.
Curse freely, it's Friday, says Wild Saffron. That's kind of how I feel. Sorry if I seem obscene. I'm tearing out a painting pump, and the motherfuckers have it in the worst spot. I get you.
Okay.
They always design those things like it's so efficient and it's so whatever. Like, yeah, but how easy is it to work on? Not really our problem. Fucking dicks. They do that with cars, too. That's one thing I learned going back in time by, looking at or participating with older cars. So much more room to move. Like a Datsun Z, like a 240Z, your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you know the hood opens forward, right?
Yes.
So the hood tips forward. Now it looks like you've set up a giant blast shield embattlement. And then on top of that, your straight six is literally in the middle of the thing. You could hop into the engine bay and work on the engine.
Like I said, there's a guy I was dating way back when. He had two 220s and a 240 in his front yard. And he spent the summer taking the 3 cars and turning them into one street legal working vehicle.
Nice.
It was awesome.
The 220s and the 240s were compatible?
It had enough body bits and it was cool.
I imagine the engine came from whichever one it was, like, and then he
it was the 240 engine, I believe. I can't remember. I'm not.
God, do I wish I got.
I can't remember. That was a long time ago.
I almost owned one of those.
I was the cute girlfriend who'd hand tools over while he was doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'd roll the joints and pass him while he was doing stuff.
I got kind of naggered on a deal, but I almost owned a 240 at one point. Ooh. And that'd be funny because if I did own that 240, I'd still have it today. Because good God, would I have babied that thing? It was a manual, 6-speed, or wait, was it 6? I think they only 5 back then. I don't know. It was a manual, but I know it was a straight 6. So.
I don't know. I know it's a very pretty car.
Try sitting in a 1940s car. The inside is a tiny house. Yes, the insides on the old cars not as spacious, but you could work on them.
Tanks. Yeah.
And then, like in the new cars, they all have crumple zones and reduce zones, and it's just good luck reaching anything.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of those Haynes manuals to work on my 2017 Ford Flex, and almost for every single thing too. Regardless of where you're working on it in the car, it all starts with the same exact step. Shove your arm directly up your ass. Like, oh my God, really? Could we put anything in a place that I can reach without going rectal? No, a Haynes manual joke, nothing. I was really
sorry. I'm so sorry. I got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Wow.
There's something to the Cabbage Patch babies.
I quit eating meat 2 years ago when I came across their eating for your blood type video. What?
I'm taking notes. I'm writing down the stuff.
See what happens, Johnny. Needed time this week for family, and so left to my own devices, I jumped right down a rabbit hole. I'm sorry. I'm mostly all better. No, not really. I was doing really, really good until this morning. I had to help set up some stuff, and so I had to go through some photos, and that hurt a lot. So,
yeah.
So, it's what it is. Anyway, so yeah, I'm sorry you had to go down that rabbit hole, Wild Saffron. And I didn't fix your logo between yesterday and today. I apologize. I'll be sure to do it this weekend. We'll clean it up a little bit more. I might even try and redo the image and then maybe change the font on the Twisted Taffy. I like doing 2 different fonts. I liked the way this went, but I thought I had a good font for being like, ooh, twisty, and it was just too overdone. So, no. Everything goes rectal. Even Johnny's cured. No, Brian. No. No. You know what we should do? We should grab it. We're a half hour in. We haven't got any. Our show goal is down to $50 on February 23rd, so thank you very much for that. Our GoFundMe week is going to be March 13th, which is kind of crazy.
Well, it's interesting because today is Friday the 13th.
Yeah, we get 2 of them.
And next month is a Friday the 13th. How often does that happen?
Yeah, today is Friday the 13th, and immediately following the show, like my daughter and her family are going to go out to dinner. So if I get murdered, it was totally Jason Voorhees since the start of the next movie. What's going on, Labby? And now I sprayed my face with gun mech. Great day. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry, love.
Fiery. All right. Have a great show and weekend. All gotta go do birthday stuff.
Yes.
You have fun with
Happy
Feisty Red,
birthday to her,
and
and have a
you
good
guys
one.
have a fantabulous time. So thanks for hanging out. Digger's taking notes on rectal on recital.
No. On the Oregon train, Oregon Trail and the orphan trains. I've also got Children's Aid Society, Incubator Babies, Cabbage Patch Kids / Cabbage Patch Castle, and YouTube channel Mind Unveiled.
Why are
To
we
start
taking these
my
notes? Are
my
these things you're going to rabbit hole down?
These are the things that I'm gonna rabbit hole down. Yes, these are the things that caught, and it's not just wild. I think it was boop 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 historically white. I think,
See, you read down that whole list, and now I'm immediately thinking about the
and
Epstein
Miss or
Island
Miss
show.
Monsterly.
The Epstein Island spoof show that I want to make. We just put all the information out, in a easy to digest format, and the thing opens with a very innocent, childlike theme. Just who's helping pedos find some fresh meat? Jeffrey Epstein. Massages every morning while the sun's on his D. Jeffrey Epstein. Like,
Yes. Yeah, it was Mick Monsterly. Sorry.
Fets till 11 p.m. tonight. Oh. What? I have no
That
idea.
in the game, I'm believing probably a birthday party in game till 11 p.m.
Oh.
Yes. I'm sorry, Fire. Is it your birthday? I thought it was West Coast for some reason.
It's Feisty
Wait,
Reds.
happy birthday.
Or it's his birthday? I don't know. This is what I have to go back to playing World of Warcraft soon because the new expansion's coming and I haven't been doing shit. I've been lax. But I am very much loving Demon Ex Machina. Like it's a fun time. Prince Andrew and Captain Crunch what?
Prince Andrew ate Captain Crunch out of a chick's butt. I had to reread that too to understand.
I didn't need to know that in general. It's just that's one of those facts I didn't need. There are some facts with the Jeffrey Epstein stuff that when I learn, I have myself a hearty chuckle. Like the one to learn that Bill Gates is such a piece of dog ass that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That he's literally like, hey, how do I slip my wife an antibiotic like a Mickey because I'm a horrible person.
I got an STD from a whore, yeah.
Like, and this is one of those things where, like, knowing his whole life story stuff, like, you started out without anything. You didn't have stuff. You became big in this computer stuff.
No.
What?
No. Bill Gates? No.
I thought he
didn't start out with nothing.
I thought he was a middle-class American kid, and he was building computers.
No, his parents were rather rich, rather important people. His grandparents on both sides were even richer, even more important people. He didn't come up from nothing. No.
Either way.
They are.
Either way.
There's a term for them. It's a thing that where you breed, like you don't mix the races. You need to keep the races pure. I can't remember the terminology for it, but his family have long been proponents of it.
High on Life 2 came out today. Okay, that's what he was talking about earlier. But yes, it's about destroying big pharma who are pushing addictive medicines made for humans. Yeah, it's almost like had family money. All right, well, either way, my point still stands that when you're that
eugenics,
ugly,
thank you, Jay Warren, thank you.
When you're that ugly, you should not shake your finger at having a loving wife. Why would you have to go outside of that? I have plenty to eat at home. I agree with you, Jen.
That's one of the big things. So many of the people going to the island, they're married for fuck's sakes.
Like, why
they're doing gross things, and then they're going home to be with their significant other. Like, it's nothing.
I guess I was misinformed. From humans, like ground up human, then smoked like weed. Yeah.
Interesting. High on Life. It's a video game. Eh?
Isn't that the one where The gun talks or whatever. I'm trying to think of it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go look at. He's happy it's coming out and he's talking about it. It's vaguely related to stuff we're going through. Screw it. Let's go ahead and look at this High on Life 2. We can easily find a game trailer. It sounds like a messed up enough game to look into. High on Life 2 trailer. Yeah, Squanch Games. So this is by the people who did God, what's the name of the show? Rick and Morty. Have you ever seen Rick and Morty?
Oh. I've seen the odd clip, but no, I never actually
All right. Well,
it's supposed to be good.
But this is by a lot of the people who made Rick and Morty, because Squanch Games is a reference to a Rick and Morty character. The Squanch. Okay. Anyways,
we aim to refine and repackage the human experience into a single, long-lasting, easy-to-ingest tablet for everyone in the galaxy. Humanzipro.
Yeah, I knew it. The guns have personalities. So it's a first-person shooter. You run around shooting different stuff. I think you're a human. I don't remember. Either way, the guns have personalities and voice lines. So... And people can't actually see them. We're gonna move you up because with this one, and I might have to move.
See.
You kind of need to be able to see the guns.
Okay. Okay, this is why I'm recognizing why it sounds familiar.
There's no easy way to say this, kid. But
Brian,
I think your sister Lizzie's in serious trouble. That rebel outfit Lizzie rolls with? The Bleeding Stars? Looks like they got into some sort of trouble, and now there's a bounty on her head. You got this, Lizzie?
Yeah, Gene, I'm on it. Stay with me. Listen up. We are all criminals now. Welcome to the revolution. The revolution.
Yeah, so I remember that game. I missed something. This game looks cool. What is it? Says Mick Monsterly. It's High on Life 2. It's a first-person story shooter. That one gun is a ripoff of the Needler from Halo. Yeah, it looked very similar to the Needler from Halo. What are you going to do? Their guns talk half the time, so I'm going to say there's differences.
High on Life, I remember, Brian, I remember you streaming that game for your birthday.
Take your human
cylinder. It was fun.
I don't have any human cylinder.
I liked that there was an alien taking their human cylinder, and then it's like they're going on a trip, tripping out being a human.
Interesting. I don't know. It doesn't look like a bad game. I don't anticipate doing anything other than Daemon X Machina and then like WoW and then I feel like I have to play like V Wars sometime or V Rising for you so you can appreciate the castle and you can be like no you need to move it over here because my OCD and I'm like okay. I'm gonna get up there. She's gonna start playing the game by herself. She's like, run your server. Just keep your computer running 24/7. I want to build rooms. Okay, fine. Come help me hunt a guy. Why? Because I want to make this one thing to decorate my castle with. But he's a pain in the ass. Like, all right, fine. Let's do that. I'm not here for the fighting. I'm here to build the castle. But you have to punch everything in the face first, and I suck at that. So you do that part, and I'll go make the castle.
There you go.
I pre-ordered the game, so I got a hat for all the guns that says I pre-ordered the game. Nice. That's it's fun when they do stuff like that. Is that like is there any like I know I'm the last person to ask about this. Is there any like PvP or anything like that? Can you fight other people or is it just for you? I don't know.
Is it just a storyline?
I don't know.
Not that that's a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's It's not at all. One of these days, maybe tomorrow, while you're all getting churchified, I'm gonna try like linking up with random or people that play the Demon X Machina game, because that could be fun. All right, so let's close that out. High
It's a
on
single player game. Okay.
Okay, well then. All right, so we're gonna go to this first story. It's a holdover from yesterday. Holy crap, we're like almost an hour in. We're gonna start a story.
Nice.
I can't believe that. 5 stranded skaters were rescued from drifting ice in Vermont. So I guess they started skating on ice, and it sneezed.
Bless you.
Thank you. They started skating on a sheet of ice and it broke off. And so they were just drifting on an ice sheet. We were just, skating around, having fun. And then we went, oh, sheet, it's floating away. It was about halfway into the lake that the skaters realized they were in some deep sheet. All right, I'm sorry. Enough of that.
Teen skating trip takes a frightening turn on Lake Champlain. Thank you for joining us at 6.
Ooh, Lake Champlain. That sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar? Is that near you?
I don't know. It's in Vermont.
Thank you for that. That explains exactly. I was hoping I was really banking on you to have something to say about it, like it's close to Canada or something, and I've got nothing. So now I don't know why it's relevant, and her hair is really poofy. He looks like he is looking for the Ark of the Covenant in her hair. He's not paying attention to the words coming out her mouth. He sure as shit ain't staring at the amazing blessings that life has bestowed upon her. He is just focused on like, is there food in there? Like, I expect a bird to pop out. I mean, it looks like a bush.
Maybe he's trying to see her eyes, but the poof comes forward so he can't actually see her eyes.
Oh, like horse blinders?
Got blinders on.
Ah,
yeah,
I see.
it's like she's got blinders on, only it's hair.
So then from his angle, she almost looks like a human chess piece.
Yes.
She's got one of those stupid hats.
You may not even see the tip of her nose, depending on how,
Kiana Burke's cat is on assignment.
And I'm Darren Perrin.
They had to get a boat to come push the ice backwards towards the other ice, and then drive their four-wheelers off real quick.
Skaters had to be rescued today after the ice beneath them split, leaving them stranded. Channel 3's Abigail Sachs was there for that rescue. Abby, how did it all go down?
Yeah, Darren and Kiana, it was pretty.
I just want to say, I do not stand by the rumors that people have been putting out about this lady, saying she is crazy in the sacks. Nobody knows. All right? She's not married. I have no idea.
Stressful for us folks watching here on the sidelines as crews worked really quickly to get everyone back here safely. And thankfully, everyone was okay. Like a scene out of a movie. These Nordic ice skaters were out for a morning skate on this sunny Tuesday, but when they turned to come back, the ice sheet had separated from shore.
Oops.
So you skated all the way over to that, and then it did this? I feel like it didn't do this quietly. How did you miss the sound of cracking from all over? How did you miss that?
They turned to come back. The ice sheet had separated from shore.
We're a bit surprised that it happened so fast.
Nick Vanderkloot and Chris Sussman were 2 of 5 skaters stuck out on the ice. They've been skating for years, so they were well prepared.
No ice is safe, so being prepared with, layers and gear, poles to check the ice.
Poles, right. What part of gear do you use to make sure this shit doesn't happen? I feel like amongst your equipment you had ears that could hear the sound of a cracking ice sheet, and believe it or not, that's going to bounce off the water, so I feel like we're going to hear it.
The gap in the ice was only about 10 feet when they first noticed, but rapidly continued to open.
I've been skating since I was 6, and so now
find somewhere to do it indoors. I've been skating since I was 5 or 6. I've never done it on a lake out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've done it on plenty of There are plenty of safe places if you wish to engage in the hobby of ice skating year-round, mind you.
You've never skated on a lake.
Why would you?
Why wouldn't you? It's lovely.
Why wouldn't you? Let me give you reason number one. You could be Nick Vanderkloot for an afternoon, stuck on a giant sheet of ice, drifting out into the break.
A couple of feet of ice. You know, you want to make sure there's a nice thickness. Or
hear me out. Like just go to the ice rinks, the indoor ice rinks. In the winter, they have plenty of like parks, have outdoor ice rinks, and just go where the ice doesn't move. I understand if we're like 8 decades back in time, going back in time, like, and probably more than that. I don't understand if we're like a century back in time, they didn't really have a whole lot of like indoor ice rink opportunities. And so for the skating enthusiasts, this was something nice. And yeah, but we've advanced beyond that now. That's like saying, hey, I know we have modern medicine, but haven't you ever tried just a good old-fashioned, just like leech treatment?
You know, leech treatments are actually really good for something.
Saint Caesar, this is where ice was needed to help out. That's one hell of a name, Vanderkloot, right? I do say, yes. I have to say, like, congratulations, Nick, you won. You got to walk through life with the name Nick Vanderkloot.
Yeah, pick a smaller lake that freezes fully. If there's any open water, you're foolish to test your luck. Like, yeah, Cal Lake is very, very big. And
someone's a size queen.
No, but it's a very large lake. But it does form on, obviously not the last few years, but when we have a normal winter, you can skate out on the lake. You just don't go, all that far. We do polar bear swims from the ice straight into the lake.
You guys are silly.
It's fun. A lot of fun.
Bricks Gaming, good to see you. Lake Champlain is huge, almost qualifies as a Great Lake. So freezing over is rare, says Wild Saffron. It is a very big lake, according to Bricks Gaming. MSO, hey, Johnny. Lighten up, Francis. Who's Francis? If you've never ice skated on a lake, you might be a fag, says MSO. I would say no. I've never ice skated on a lake. I've always done it in safe areas where I never had to worry about falling through. Figure skaters, not hockey players.
It's just something that we did. I don't know. I've got more than two, but two of my nephews have actually taken up figure skating, and they're loving it because you can do all sorts of jumps and crazy shit on the ice. They're loving it.
Yeah, she fell through the ice. Really, how'd that happen? Well, first she came in, started doing a triple axel, and then she just did some sort of weird flip-a-doo thing and like a double sow cow or something, and then right through the ice. Really? Do you think maybe all of the spinning and drilling that you do with the toe pick on the hockey or on the ice skate might have had, I don't know, an effect?
Maybe.
I was more concerned with going. I was going with where it was safe and where I could get shot at with hockey pucks.
Well, not
a lot of hockey puck action on the ice, especially something open like that. Because then you go into the water, then your puck's gone. Because I got bad news for you. Those rubber sons of bitches don't float.
No, they don't.
They were never made to float. Why not? Because the ice is already frozen, so they're not going through the water.
Although, if they were neon colored, you could probably go dive and fish them out that following summer. You could go swimming and diving for your pucks.
MSO, I've smoked weed off of everything but a prostitute's ass for two reasons. One, I've never hired a prostitute, and two, that would probably burn her, and I'm not that kind of guy. So,
Yes. Skating on frozen lake is fun. A lot of fun.
That's where I'm weirded out as a pothead. People always talk about, I did blow off a hooker's ass. Like, whatever. Like, you can't do that with weed. What am I going to have her, like, butt cheeks hold the joint? And I got to, like...
Yeah. No, it's on a stem. like my old buddy,
baby got a badonkadonk that doubles as a roach clip. Like, no.
He had alligator clips as a roach clip, but then he put a chopstick. He put it onto the tip of the chopstick so that you could pass the joint around the table more comfortably. So you could do that and then put the chopstick in between her butt cheeks. And
you know what's funny is whenever potheads try to high society their habit. You know what? I just like I don't know about other drugs because I don't hang out in other drugs and stuff like that. But any pothead is like just, you know, start playing the fancy music, just like, oh, good afternoon, Mary. What are you? Oh, I'm doing me a dab, a lovely dab. Like, it's just like, no. You can't step this up. This stuff is gross and dirty, and you guys are just dumb when you smoke it. So I'm sorry, but it's just like, no. I say, here, I must pass. Like, did he keep his pinky up? Like, here, have yourself a hit off the roach. Like, if he's not pinky elevated while he's doing all this, his work was for nothing.
Dude was a scrap metal collector. He drove across the province collecting scrap metal and then taking it to the recycle place and making money off it. That's what he did for his life. He was also a logger at one point. He was like a big, thick,
like a bear
man that was
like a
no, he wasn't a bear.
No, I said like a beer because you said he was a logger.
Oh no!
So like if he's cutting down trees, he'd be a logger, not a logger.
Right.
A logger is a beer.
No, a lager is a beer. Yeah.
You said lager.
Did I? Oh, oops.
You just enunciated your lager weirdly, and I just yeah. I'm
the
glad
Canadian in me.
You know what?
Either way,
it's
easier to pass the thing when you're sitting far away from each other. That's all it was. It wasn't fancy. It was just made it easier to pass to people.
Wild
Leave
Saffron.
me alone.
Thick. Yeah, she's so thick. She got a butt that doubles as a roach clip. Like that's thick. That's thick.
No, cocaine on boobs. You can drink a shot out of someone's belly button. That's about it for.
That's gross.
Drugs and alcohol on bodies, and even that, yeah, it's gross. I wouldn't do it, but you know, that would be like the most. Why are you looking at me like that?
I wasn't looking at you like that. Well, now that you said that, it makes me sound incriminated. I just had a funny thought about like weird ways to do drugs on bodies. So like shotgunning, you know, where you blow it at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, what if you did that while doing other things? Like before I go down on her, I take a big hoot and then I shot her. So then it's like fire.
Into
like,
my hoo-ah?
Not into, but on, whatever. It's the smoke rises, the fire rises. So like you'll feel like it's magical. You're like, holy crap, there's some...
I don't think it works that way.
I'm a hot fuck. Look at the steam coming off of this guy's face. It'll be like out of a scene of Attack on Titan, just... But ironically, only one thing on me gets bigger. Anyhow, let's go to Nick Vanderkloot. He's got a couple minutes left. We've really been stealing his spotlight for the last 2 minutes, and now I feel extremely awkward for exhale fellatio. It's you know what? Great idea in theory, probably not in practice.
Never seen anything like it, and so rapid. It was amazing how rapidly the thing widened.
Neighbors and friends saw the lake open up and knew the group was out there.
He said, "Are you guys okay? And do you need to be rescued?" And so we said, "Yeah, it'd be good if somebody could send a boat."
Rescue crews used inflatable boats and kayaks to get to the skaters.
It's a very laborsome type exercise.
Inflatable boats. Look, I understand. Rescues are time sensitive. These people need to be rescued. And for that, you'll need a boat. I understand the handiness of the inflatable boat. But did anybody tell these guys, you know what might pop an inflatable boat? Fucking ice skates.
It's not that. It's not that.
I'm just hearing the Benny Hill theme. Right? I'm hearing the Benny Hill theme. This didn't happen, but I'm hearing the Benny Hill theme as they head back towards the actual shore, and it's like, uh-oh, they popped a hole in the boat. Like, good luck making it, homie.
And the Soviet shark is saying, it goes right along with that music. They blew up the boat by mouth. It took forever. By the time they finally got it blown up and out there, you can see the next bit of ice is about to break away from the shore, and then the rescuers will have to be rescued after they're done rescuing the people who needed rescuing first.
But
they'll tell it. They'll tell it like a story. They'll tell it like a parable, you know. Have you ever heard, you know, they used to say, have you ever heard about the one with the scorpion and the wolf, right? You ever heard the one about the ice skater and the rescue boatman? The boatman pulls up to the shore and he sees the ice skater, and the ice skater's like, look, you got to help me. I'm trapped out on this floating sheet of ice. It's not good for me. I can't swim back to shore. Could you please help? I want to, but you're an ice skater. I'm worried your ice skates are going to pop my inflatable boat. Well, no, I promise I won't do that. And then so he gets the ice skater in the boat, and they head and they're halfway back to the shore when all of a sudden he just hears a he turns around and he looks at the ice skater. What are you doing? Now we're both going to die. And the ice skater goes, I'm sorry. It's my nature. See, it's just a more real story when you know people were involved. Soviet, it didn't help that the rescuer had to have his, quote, emotional support anvil. Mad Max Margan, this is in Vermont. Vermont is not in Canada. It's Canada. They can't use fiberglass boats there. No, it's Vermont. Yeah. Vermont might have the same rules. But it is not. For once, it's not Canada, which is interesting because as I keep lovingly giving her shit for it, every real life TV show, like every live action TV show and movie now, for me has become a countdown to hearing the phrase, ooh, 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 that's Canada.
I've been there.
She gets that excited about it every time, which now makes me excited to hear, like, because there's going to be almost like a primate call that comes out beforehand. Just, ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's like, all right, here we go. It's like if you went into a, it's like if you went into the Apollo and you're in woo, woo, woo. Like, it's just the way it is. Vermont is Canada adjacent. They're dumb. Dude, I'm willing to believe it. Either way, it's like I said, hilarious. The inflatable boat meets the ice skater. It's just
when they train for this and they're prepared for this, we do have a great outcome where if you look behind you now, we have friends and family that are joined back together and everyone's safe.
Lieutenant Paul Ravlin praised the skaters' preparedness, saying it made for a smooth rescue and a happy ending to a scary afternoon. No one was hurt. And in addition,
all right, this doesn't mean nothing, but that lady looked remarkably too Asian to be found in a story about
to a scary.
Yeah, dude, like, no, hold on.
Afternoon, no one was hurt.
Yeah, dude, you're telling me that lady?
Well, isn't that our Vandersnoot?
No, I think so. Yeah, that's our Vanderkloot. Vanderkloot's. Yeah. Apparently, Vanderkloot. I don't know. Brought some.
Married Asian.
Yeah. They don't make them in America like that anymore. So you got to go out. You got to outsource. It's like going to a basketball court in the Y full of monkey noises. Oh, I'll say it. Fuck Canada, says St. Caesar. You haven't even been here. And by the way, you're saying Canada, it's doing a hell of a lot better than your country. Your country, well, I suppose, although he does have the fact that you guys are like loyal to that country. So you guys are their bitch too. So I guess, I don't know. Digger, have you been to the Old Ports Bonsecours Basin to skate? Bonsecours Basin. Bonsecours. Whatever.
Bonsecours. Yeah. No, I haven't.
It's called
Where on earth is that?
How in debt is the survivors now? Yeah, I imagine, like, do you guys have to pay for that? Is that already coming out of your taxes? Like, I know the ER rides are never a good time. So if you had to do all that, I could go
we
badly.
don't have to pay for ambulances and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like
no, you don't.
I'm getting kicked in the dick right now because if the specialist that I just talked to, it's going to cost me $300 for the first visit and then like $100 every visit afterwards. If the doctor who was doing these infusions was a doctor and not a chiropractor, it would be covered. But because he's a chiropractor, it's considered chiropractic work, which is not covered by disability. So, but there is no one except the chiropractor that does that. So, what on earth was that?
Every once in a while, this happens where audio comes through. I don't know if it's Discord or I don't think it's really happened with Aaron too much. But it just comes through and then it's suddenly like audio modulate and it's just very sharp on my ears. I don't know that other people hear it because nobody's ever said it when it happens. Like, holy shit, what happened to Digger? Like, nobody ever. So, yeah. So I don't think other people hear it. I think it's just on a my end thing through everything that's going on. And it just fucking sucks. It's been on both computers.
It looked like it hurt.
It's been on both computers. So it's not like it's your settings. Like, no, I didn't fuck with anything. All right, so let's go to this one. We have this story. This is about we covered a lot of Waymo stories, and we've talked a lot about
wow.
Waymo.
This was eye-opening.
This is, I think.
I guess it's not surprising, but it shouldn't be. But it is.
I think a CEO is one of the head people at Waymo, talking about who helps their cars. Because I was always like, so the AI drives the cars, and we're just going along with this. I always had a problem with this. Apparently, there are human operators that like kind of oversee and help solve problems or whatever. I don't know how involved they are. Maybe we'll find out from this. But wait till you find out how many and where they're from.
Navigate difficult driving scenarios.
I'm just going to stretch.
Senator, they provide guidance. They do not remotely drive the vehicles. As you stated, Waymo asks for guidance in certain situations and gets an input, but the Waymo vehicle is always in charge of the dynamic driving task. So that is just one additional input.
One additional input. So it asks for somebody to give it a suggestion of like if its destination, like should I turn left here? Is this a safe place to turn? There's a lot of traffic and the lights are out or whatever. So when it has a problem, it asks a person. Well, that's good. You know, these things are driving around California, in San Francisco and LA, and very, very, very busy places as we've seen. So that I imagine it helps to have, you know, like the eyes of somebody from the area to help really navigate the local scene. So that's good.
But the human being helps the vehicle to navigate those difficult driving scenarios. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
in other words, they don't remote drive it. They just tell it if they were going to be driving it, how to drive. So yeah, they fucking remote drive it.
Are all of these human operators located in the United States? Are they all here?
No, we have some in the U.S. and some abroad.
So how does that break down? What % are abroad?
Senator, I don't have that number for you. We can get back to you.
Is it a majority are abroad?
I just don't have.
Yes. If he says, I just don't have that information, it's absolutely yes. Because one thing that I realized from watching the Warrior Show with wDigger, it's been true in our country forever.
Yes.
They will always outsource to the cheaper labor. And since we stopped taking in immigrants as a form of slave labor a long time ago, doing stuff in this country is way too expensive. We cost 3 times as much to do half the work.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason for so long people have been coming over here for work.
That number.
Well, that's very curious that someone who's running the program has no idea how that workforce breaks down. Just seems kind of curious that you don't.
No, he knows. It's just you don't want that answer, so he's not going to give it to you.
Know that answer.
Yeah.
But are some of these operators located outside the United States?
Yeah, some are located abroad.
Yeah, and so for me, that's fairly shocking. Waymo has critical safety employees who may need to intervene in a split second if a Waymo encounters an unknown dangerous situation located in the United States, but they are outside the United States.
Right.
In what
Yeah.
countries
Like
are
if a train
these
crash
employees-
happens and they don't know if it's going to be able to move anytime soon or not, and it's got to find an alternate directions. That's human is going to have to point those out. And if they don't live in America, how are they going to know, with the rules of the road to start
Soviet
with,
Shark
let
is
alone
cracking me
which
up.
roads to take? Like, are they taking Google
Brian
Maps?
said, it did come through the stream, so they hear it too.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a pig. Sounds like a pig. Ooh.
Huh.
Ryan Dirty Llama said I heard it. Brian said it came through the stream. Yeah, just
Yeah, Alan heard it too.
Lady staring daggers behind him is his controller. Yeah, I believe that. I wish I didn't know anything ever when I go to court. Yeah, that'd be so nice. Be like, oh, I didn't know I couldn't do that. I guess I can't be held.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops. But yeah, when these people come to these hearings, it's like you don't have that information. Like, all right, well, how long will it take for you to get it? Can you email somebody? You've got a cell phone. Call them quick. Because no offense, buddy, this is your department. You should have them numbers.
Right.
Case closed.
The Rumble chat is they want to get you an emotional support cowbell.
Oh, well, then.
So I guess you can attach it to your neck, or maybe just hang it from the
No.
wheelchair, and it.
I have an emotional support cowbell. It's right here. It was donated by Fallen the Great. It says "Ring for Beer" on it, and it goes off whenever people sub to the channel one way or another. So.
But yeah,
I
this way
appreciate it.
They're saying you need one for when you go out.
Why?
I'm not sure.
I don't believe so. I don't know if it's true, but I've heard they allow Johnny to fly with his emotional support pipe. Johnny's exotic emotional support cowbell. So there you go. Subcontractor not paying close attention. Whoops, didn't notice the bridge was flooded out. Sorry, something wrong.
is located?
The Philippines.
Jimmy?
The Philippines.
So wait a minute. You can tell me just off the hop where these remote operators are located, but you can't tell me if there's more of them there than here? Seems weird.
So they are in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Mr. Pena, that is completely unacceptable. And here's why. Having people overseas influencing American vehicles is a safety issue. The information the operators receive
You'll notice from his blank stare that he don't give a fuck, and they sure as shit aren't going to change it. I say Waymos need to end. We need to end the Waymos. Like Minneapolis when Waymos are driving through protest riots on a crime scene, a railroad jack sidewalk. Yeah,
Yeah.
Philippines.
It's the occasional thing.
Yes, the Philippines. I like that he stopped to enunciate it. The Philippines.
Yes, the Philippines.
So, the Philippines. Update about that thing. The thing I have to take care of after the show. I've got it set on notifications. So,
good.
So they'll let me know about 6 minutes prior, and it should be good. So that'll hopefully go nicely for me. So I can go back to wallowing in my own self-pity on my couch very soon.
There you go.
We have 2.5 hours left in the show. I don't know if they do this in your country, but the politicians in this country love to do stupid photo ops, and one of the things that a lot of people on the left have been trying and failing to do is to look good at the grill. Like, do you guys do it? Like, I know Rob Ford did, like, patois videos on cocaine, which are still, in my opinion, the best.
Some of the best, yeah.
Gone too soon.
Doug Ford, not so much.
Gone too soon. But again, when you did as much drugs as he did, hard not to see how it happens. I'm bored at work. I'm going to put a report into the system, then do lab dishes. Nice.
Whee! Fun.
I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy that, doing lab dishes. That sounds like a weird job to have. Like, I'm really smart, and I handle chemicals, and I get paid. I have this big education. Would you? Well, I had to wash some dishes.
I'm a dish pig.
Anyhow, so they've tried and failed many a time to do the I'm a regular person and I'm cooking on the grill picture.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm just like you. Yeah.
Well, Governor Abigail Spanberger, a governor of Virginia, is the newest to join. Yes, Spanberger. I think it's Spanberger. Was I wrong? If I'm wrong, I'm going to hate myself. Spanberger. No, I was right. I was right. Governor Abigail Spanberger.
Are you going to share with everyone?
Yeah, I'm getting to it, but I had to go back and check the name because you questioned me because of the uniqueness of her name. So this is her grilling shot. She flipped stuff way too soon. Yeah. Obviously did not take any care to clean and oil the grill. It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be like flank steak.
That's the stuff that you got to beat to a pulp.
I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know what it is. It doesn't look good. And it doesn't look cooked. Like, it doesn't look cooked well. This one looks like it's raw in the middle. Yeah. Like they dropped it and it got cooked. Like it didn't get cooked in there at all. And it's curling. These pieces look, the meat looks like shit. Like if you're gonna do this, I'm here to do a photo op with beef. Like get a thick steak. You can't afford to do that. You gotta bottom barrel this shit. Tasmanian leper legs. Maybe. Delicious.
Maybe this is actually a great statement on the state of the cost of food right now. She's a senator or whatever, and she can only afford crap bits of beef like this.
I think this is at some sort of photo op thing because it looks like we're in a public space.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it that. It's just this looks like crap to do this. I think we have some other people because this is on Twitter, so we have people. I'm gonna pull up some photo comments. Well, people pulled up photos. Oh dear Lord. Oh no. Guys, the internet's not being nice about this. The internet is really not being nice about this. Oh.
That's what I was wondering. That piece there, what is that?
Oh, that's what a lot of people are asking. A lot of people are asking.
It looks
what
like
is
a vagine. And especially with all the emails about jerky and the pounds of jerky that people were ordering and eating.
Oh God, I love this dude. Wake up and tell me what the hell meat this is because it definitely, or not hell, tell me what meat this is because it definitely don't look like beef. I've ever cooked or seen. Yeah,
none I've ever cooked or seen.
Right, then there's a bone in it.
Oh, weird.
Is that a bone? Or is that a tendon? Fat. I don't know what that is.
Someone do everything. Oh no. What is that?
I don't know. But it's certainly not ready to come off the grill.
No.
Like you can
It really looks like a vagine, that one. My gosh.
You really want it. Alrighty though. Stop calling. Is this fucking AI? No, it's not. It's not. Governor Abigail Spanberger shared this. It started with her, so if it's AI, she made it, and I don't think it's AI. She tried to do a I'm grilling, I'm cooking thing. It looks like cheap, thin meat, and if you're going to put that on a grill like this, you need to, like, lube that grill.
Because it's a baby. She's a Democrat, or a Democrat. A cannibal. Yeah, look at the face on her. And there's bones in it.
Spaceball. Oh, my God. Spaceballs the X account.
Oh, nice.
I've had lettuce cut thicker than these steaks. Did you buy one steak and slice it into 7 paper-thin slivers to make it look like more meat? Clearly, this is the first time you've ever been near a grill.
Wow. Yes. What part of the cow is this?
It's the cheap part.
Oh, and she's the one in charge of the place that's spilling spewage into the Potomac. I was just caught the tail end of that. one of the comments.
Going all over your constituents for weeks now. You haven't released a statement, much less anything about this crisis. Right. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
But she's cooking mystery meat.
She's grilling. She's grilling like a villain, in which I mean she should be arrested for the job she did. Oh boy, Lord, no. So yeah, the internet largely doesn't understand what the fuck meat that is.
I prefer my vagine served uncooked. It's the Potomac. No, Bricks Gaming, because so much sewage has been allowed to flow into it in the last month. I'm calling it the Potomac. I know it's the Potomac, but
I started
there's
that
just
trend. She's
so much
copying me,
sewage.
and
Well, yeah, Johnny started it. Give credit where credit is due. But I liked it so much, I'm taking it over. So it's the Potomac now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by
Rabbit horribly skinned.
Yeah, it's just the grossest meat. These people have been beyond fake since day one. They will fake everything till the end of time. They are not the people. Oh, absolutely. And the fun part is, with the advent of technology and stuff, we get a better view of that, and it's more evident, it's more obvious. And somehow, I guess, like, they don't ever give us the benefit of the doubt that we might get smarter about this, because as technology has evolved and stuff, they've gone to the lengths of being like, oh yeah, I said that 24 hours ago, but who remembers that? Like, everybody, it's recorded.
Yeah, it's Potomac. I know it was a play on words. I'm sorry, guys.
Brian saying I prefer sous vide. Yeah,
when you've got thin pieces of meat like that, yeah, even
like
too much work to bother with a sous vide for crap like that.
If you just fucking just
put it in a frying pan,
spray some good non-stick spray on those grill plates, they'll be fine. Otherwise, go with a thicker cut of meat. Let it sit there for a bit. Its own juices and stuff should free it from the grills pretty easily, and you get those deep char marks on the. You got to get the sear in there. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's fitting that DC is next to a river of shit. Oh, it's just become a river of shit.
Oh, and Bricks Gaming lives like 20 minutes from it.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, I really hope you haven't been harmed too much by the sewage that's been flowing freely.
I hope, legit, I hope the smell hasn't. I live 20 minutes from it. I hope the smell hasn't reached you.
The smell hasn't hit you. Yeah.
Well, from suck to suck, as some might say, because this next story is gonna be devastating. I suppose not for a lot of us, but
maybe Europe.
You know the Olympics that are going on in Italy.
You mean the crazy satanic gay stuff going on that they pretend is the Olympics?
No, I wasn't talking about that part yet. I was just going to let you know, condom shortage has hit the Winter Olympics as supplies vanish in 3 days. They've used up all the condoms in Italy in 3 days.
Why? What has got so many people fucking so much?
All the crazy satanic stuff, apparently. I didn't even know about any of that. I just knew that we were out of condoms.
Yeah, no, they did a really wild and insane opening like France did last year with their opening ceremony, apparently. I don't actually watch it, so I don't care. A lot of the American athletes have won medals and then gone on to say how much America sucks. Also, the medals being won are actually pieces of crap. They're already breaking and falling apart, and the winner hasn't had them in their hot little hands for more than a day or two. There's all sorts of things going on, having fun with the Olympics right now.
Oh, well, fun thing about this, condoms apparently have been given to competitors at the Milan Cortina Olympics, and they have run out within 3 days. So, and this has been going on since 1988, like the Seoul Games, to raise awareness of sexually transmitted diseases at the height of the AIDS epidemic.
Yeah.
In Paris of 2024, Olympic organizers supplied Olympians with more than 300,000 condoms, though the record goes to the 2016 Rio Olympics when a whopping 450,000 condoms were distributed. How much boning are you doing? In Italy,
Yeah,
however,
how much?
Oh, they've only distributed about 10,000 condoms, and by day 3 of the competition, they were all gone.
Okay, Bricks Gaming is giving purpose or reason for it. A lot of them come back pregnant because they aren't allowed to have sex up to the games. So that kind of makes sense. All these athletes have been training for like ages and
you see hot, fit
abstaining,
people.
and they finally do their thing. It's over. It's done with. So
Not
they're
even
gonna
it's
go out
over,
and
it's
they're gonna
done
fuck
with.
each other. Yeah,
Like
they gotta fuck each other.
Like they're ready. Well, it's just again. You're all right.
It does make sense.
They can't buy their own ? So the system's saying, "Go ahead, have sex." Dare taught me about drugs I never knew. Oh, okay.
I know. It's funny. I never would have touched acid except my mom was describing to my brother and I her experience with acid and a supposed bad trip. But her description of the bad trip sounded so cool to me that I went out and tried it like the next weekend.
Matthew Q saying, "Have you seen the 2-man luge sport? Yeah, I'm supposed to probably want to wear a condom if you're the bottom on that."
Oh, there was one person on a sled that got hit by a broom. They were in the middle of their go, and a big, like a push broom for a shop hits them out of nowhere. It was really
Just
kind of
came
weird.
flying in.
Yeah.
The whole thing really swept them off their feet. They were not ready for it. Digger, have you been to the old what? I didn't see at the bottom of that. Have you been to the old bad trips? Bad trips based on mentally enjoyable.
Yeah, I always went out looking to see shit. I wanted to have a good time, and I wanted to see shit that wasn't there, and that's what I did, and it was always fun. I had great trips helping other friends who were having a bad trip. Yeah.
As soon as I read that book where the teenager does acid and then just goes crazy and complains about the rings. What? I don't know what I can't follow you on that. I don't know what that's about. In the days of Athens, the athletes were given permission to have sex with the volcanoes. Oh. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It was the first time I fucked, and now my pubes are a pyre. And they burned.
My cock and ball. My cock and ball.
All right, so we have 2 hours left.
Oh, Riding Dirty Llama, going back to the Potomac, it's supposed to, because they've had sewage flowing into the Potomac for like a month now. Raw sewage has been flowing from a broken main, just flowing into the Potomac.
I've got a video I think I have to play.
So, yeah. The Potomac is actually, it's accurate.
All right, so this is the Olympic Dining Hall. They apparently have a giant Nutella pump.
Making sure you're legit. From there, just walk back to where all the food is. I don't love filming in public, so I'm trying to keep my phone kind of low. Keep it DL, you know? If you don't already know, there's a bunch of different Olympic villages, so this dining hall is a little different than maybe other ones you've seen. But they got all the goods, fruits, veggies, bread, literally everything you can imagine. Also got a nice supply of the bevs. Also, quick pan of the tea station / coffee station. Pretty awesome as well. Personally, I've been down in Greek yogurt, granola, a bun, and butter every morning. / coffee station. Pretty awesome as well.
And butter?
I don't
maybe other ones you've seen. But they got all the goods, fruits, veggies, bread, literally everything you can imagine. Also got a nice supply of the bevs. Also, quick pan of the tea station.
They have a giant fuck off Nutella pump. Just pump yourself some Nutella.
Hey.
Just a big old bunch of Nutella.
How much you want to bet Nutella is a sponsor?
No idea. I don't care. But if you've got a bunch of like nice breads, I can just like squirt some Nutella on that. Like there's like I'll make practically my own chocolate muffin kind of deal. Like those are
slash coffee station, pretty awesome as well.
Yeah, she was
Personally,
complaining
I've been down
about
Greek
no
yogurt, granola, a bun,
chocolate
and
muffins,
butter
just
every morning.
Nutella.
Easy go-to balanced meal. Here's me heading to the table. Also been on my banana wave because my feet have been cramping, so I acquired that. Okay, that's kind of all I have. Bye. Asking you shall
Yeah, so I don't really care about all of that. I get the Nutella pump. I had to. I'm sorry. I found that as a story and a thing. It's a Nutella dispenser. Like, you have a giant Nutella dispenser. Oh God, we got another video of it. All right, now I'm gonna say this. This doesn't look like the most appetizing thing in and of itself, but if you're telling me I can put Nutella on toast in the morning, I'm all about that. Now, granted, like I just said, the dispenser leaves little to be desired because it does look like something's just taking a fresh shit on your bread.
Well, it does, but oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's awesome. A Nutella keg. Yes, Nutella on pump. I love it.
I need to live in a world where that's a thing. Bricks Gaming, that is a fuckload of shit. Yeah, that's a lot of shit. That is a fuckload of shit. If you're talking about the Potomac, also if you're talking about the Nutella, again, like, other than the fact that immediately looking at it, it does not look appetizing, but you take a butter knife or whatever and spread that out over the toast. That is delicious. One of them, and there's several weird dessert foods that I'll have around you that you'll get to have that you're probably going to hate me for because you're like, I love them and they're tasty, but God damn it, Johnny, you know the struggle I'm having. And I'm like, yeah, I do, but dessert bread. My favorite thing is brioche bread, lightly toasted, and then you put Nutella on one piece, you put marshmallow fluff on another, and you smush them together, and I call it a s'more sandwich. And it's
just that the marshmallow fluff. Marshmallow fluff alone is going to be such an amazing thing.
Do you not have it there?
Well,
am I going to have to import it?
I can order it off of Amazon. But no, it's never been in the store.
All right. Well, I live in America where you go down the spreadables aisle with the peanut butters and the jams and all that shit, and you're going to find some marshmallow fluff.
I found that out since.
Nutella and bananas. Nutella and bananas are bomb. Nutella is just amazing in itself. Like, what was it? Peanut butter banana sandwich is what the king used to eat or whatever. I would say.
Yeah, fried peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Well, maybe if you fry the bananas. I don't know, but I'd say I'd rather go with like fresh banana Nutella sandwich would be better. Peanut, butter, and bananas. That is the rule, says Atomic Ray.
Yeah. Peanut butter smeared on the toast while it's still warm enough to get like soft and creamy, and then you put the bananas on top of that and just a light sprinkle of sugar, because that's what my dad did. Again,
like I said, we'll just do that, but it's with brioche bread and Nutella and marshmallow fluff and s'more sandwich. Okay. And we can even use your crazy pyro torch if you want char in your s'more sandwich. You just char that. Just take your torch out. You're gonna have to blow it out really quick, but just flambe your marshmallow, and there you go. I thought bananas and rice was the new rage. Matthew Q. See, a lot of people think bananas and rice is some sort of crazy contraption, like bananas and rice. But honestly, if you try bananas and rice, what you'll find out is it's a nice pairing, like bananas and rice.
Interesting.
How are humans still not sure about what's good to eat? Strange to me. Oh, I'm totally sure about what's good to eat. It's just not healthy for you. If you want to talk healthy, there's other ways we can go. But unhealthy, which is what I was trying to warn her about. For me, unhealthy, because like I don't have to get dessert option stuff all the time, but when I do, But if I want to do a dessert option thing, I like doing things like I said, like the s'more sandwich, and then the other fun one for me is I have fallen in love with the Orville Redenbacher's Cinnabon popcorn powder, and so
oh goodness, yes, that would be lovely.
So you just put either melted coconut butter or just melted butter.
You know,
onto
I'd
the
already be
popcorn,
making my
and
own
then you sprinkle
icing.
You sprinkle
Instead of butter,
the
you
stuff
drizzle
on top.
icing.
Why?
Because it's Cinnabon.
That's why you use
have
the
to have
cocoa
the
butter.
icing.
The cocoa butter is gonna, or coconut butter is gonna.
Yeah, but icing doesn't taste like coconut.
No, but it's gonna help it adhere. Coconut butter doesn't have a super strong coconut flavor. It's gonna have a hint, but it's gonna help the cinnamon stuff adhere. The cinnamon stuff's already sweet because it's supposed to give you the sugar. You're gonna overload your sugar if you go that way. Because it's like eating Cinnabon ice cream or Cinnabon popcorn.
I would honestly at that point, yeah, I would end up putting it on
some
toast.
people
not
are never
popcorn,
happy. I just can't
with
fucking
some
make
ice.
just fucking. Again, it's gonna be too
This
sweet.
is why I don't have these
It's gonna
things
be too
in the
sweet.
house.
It's gonna be
If they're
too
not
sweet.
in the
Like
house,
that's
I
my
don't eat
point.
it.
It's gonna be too sweet because it's already made with the intent of it's the cinnamon and sugar mixed in there to give you the flavor of eating at Cinnabon. So it's the flavor that transfers over. Just
Okay.
so weird.
Sorry, I'm munching and the toast was
Atomic
making
Ray,
me
King
too.
of Snacks. I don't know about King of Snacks, but I snack hard. I snack
No,
hard.
or Elvis was the king of snaps.
Oh, Elvis was the king of snaps.
Yeah.
Like West Side Story snaps, like.
No snacks.
Yeah, but you said king of
Snacks,
snaps.
food.
You
Did I?
You slurred just a touch. All right, so this is a thing that I heard about. This video's been circling around on the internet. People are like, there are drug tents popping up across Zoran Mondani's New York City, and it's like, okay, this is actually something to talk about. But I want us to agree on one thing as a society: we have to stop calling marijuana like a drug, like it should be treated like, say, the same as a place that's dealing heroin or meth or something else. I agree, potheads are super duper annoying, and weed culture is fucking cringy, but like ultimately harmless. The same way that drugs like nicotine have been ruled harmless under the right circumstances.
Yeah.
We completely allow people to buy cigarettes. We don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. These are all weed tents. And so it's just like, okay, so they set up weed tents. So is it an illegal street side business? Yes. Is it they're setting up drug dens? No, they're just selling weed. And
I'm betting too. I'm betting they'll have permits for those.
Maybe, but I don't like the cringy conservatards that want to hate Zoran Mondani, and so they come out of the left or they come out of the right field swinging, and so they do. This isn't the same, and I don't want it to be equated the same. And if you think it's the same, I'm sorry, but it's not the 1940s anymore. Go home. Like, this is another reason why I'm sick of old people in office, because like, oh, it's a drug. No, it's an illegal business selling marijuana without permits. But guess what's totally legal in the fucking New York City and state? Marijuana. The people there voted on it, and it's a right that you get in that state. You know all those things you care about? Voting, states' rights, those. Yeah, guess what checks all of those boxes? The product they're selling. The only thing they're doing is they're running an illegal business. And I hate that we're just going to call it drugs because it's marijuana. It's like, that's not the same thing, and you know it.
It's not like the vending machines that we had in BC, which you could buy cocaine and heroin and all sorts of fun stuff out of.
Well, right, Nerdy Llama's even saying, I'm all for weed. Fuck Mamdani. Right, and it's just, again, I don't have a problem with this thing. It's just, it's making, like, the people that are posting
the fact that
this,
they're trying to make it sound like this big,
they're
awful
blowing it
thing.
out
They're
of proportion.
selling drugs.
They're blowing it way out of proportion, and they're doing it knowingly, and I'm tired of equating one to the other. Marijuana is really not that harmful and bad compared to everything else, and that's actually something that's legal there. You're not allowed to sell it like this. I'm sure this person here should be probably punished for one, very horrible handwriting, two, just dropping lingo that people like only in the know. So for anyone who doesn't know, they don't know what this means. This is just different amounts of weed. And as you can tell by the dollar amount, it means they're larger. So, and then pre-rolls, but they spelt pre-rolls per rolls.
Yeah.
And they're called good weed deals. I'm looking
with
at this.
Grabby, they've come with they use the rollies with the wire in it. That's funny. Have you ever used one of those? They're called Grasshoppers is the brand that I've used.
No.
It's literally, it's a rolling paper, but it's got a thin metal wire embedded in the rollie. So as it starts to burn, this metal wire stays, and then you bend it, and you've got a built-in roach clip.
Oh.
Yeah. It's pointless. It's just a little, I don't know. It's a silly thing that potheads.
Again, this is why I say weed culture, we need to stop you. But
yeah.
Again, my problem is this isn't fucking drug dens are opening. No, they're not.
No, they're not selling fentanyl on the street corner in a tent like that. No.
And you know
I
they're
like
not.
The guy.
You know you're blowing this out of proportion and being a bit of a cunt, but you want to be. Or again, you're one of those people like, well, marijuana is a drug. Like, right, so is caffeine, so is nicotine, so is alcohol. They're all controlled to different levels, different extents. But I thought we had states' rights. Guess what? You have the right to do in this fucking state: smoke marijuana. So it's just and only in the Bronx is what this person's writing. Like, I don't know. Wait, hold on. I had the volume down.
Hey, yo, niggas in the block selling weed in the change, bro.
Selling weed out of tents. So this guy's even telling you they're selling weed out of here. It's completely legal to sell weed if you have the permits and stuff, but it's not a drug den. And then what is the one you were like, oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, you appreciated this guy.
This guy. Yeah. This guy went out of his way. He brought his own AstroTurf. He set up his tent on the AstroTurf.
It's Oscar the Grouch, and what's he holding? He's got you've got storefront. I'm gonna say this: these tents are very ballsy.
Those tents are really nifty. I don't know for what purpose a tent like that was originally made. But those tents are kind of interesting.
Well, I think it's funny because you know what you're not going to see running an illegal weed dispensary out of the tent like this. You're not going to see the cops walking up on you.
That's true too. Yeah. Yeah.
Pookie slanging them dimes out of the igloo. Like, I mean, kind of. Kind of. Pookie popped out of the last tent on the end there. Brian saying weed smokers are inconsiderate assholes. The stink jumps apartments. Not all, but largely by and large, yeah. That's the one things I don't like about weed culture. Like when weed people infringe on other public spaces, they don't think about whether or not you can smell that weed, and then and then overall, always obsessing about it and wanting other people to do it. That's those are the things I try to keep my smell down. I always hate when I smell like weed, but I smoke a lot of weed. I was gonna stop this week, and stuff happened, so we didn't. And yep, just telling you how I can tell that I've smoked more weed lately. So it's evident even to me. But yeah, I don't think, like, while that's not legal and the cops should crack down on it, I don't like the people, it's Mom Donnie's New York. Like, one, he's been in office for a month and a half.
Yeah.
He might, literally could have too much crap to lock down to deal with this, but yeah. But two, and the bigger part to me on this, it's not a drug den. They're selling weed. Treat it with the apathy it deserves, unless you're a pothead. Like don't be like, oh, pearl, like that seems like false pearl clutching to me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not the 1920s. Look, if you're clutching your pearls at weed, you should freak out anytime you see a black person using a public fountain. Hey, that's not a proof of the talkies. Like, yeah, that's how out of touch and out of time you are. Congratulations. Especially, like I said, in a state where it's legal.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a fun hockey story because we're running up on it. We got about a little less than 2 hours. We got an hour 45 left in the show. I told you about this, and you enjoyed this. A Slovakian fugitive returns to Italy to cheer on his Olympic hockey team, and he was immediately arrested.
Yeah.
So,
come on, buddy.
He's been on. You want to hear how long he's been on the run?
Okay.
16 years.
Holy shit. 16 years, and he decided to do this.
So either he knew he was going to get pinched and he didn't care, or more likely, he had a false sense of security. Like, it's been 16 years. They're not going to know.
It's been 16 years. Why on earth? And how on earth did they know he was going to be there? Like,
I have no idea.
did he 16 years he's been on the run, he wouldn't have used that ID or credit card with that. Like, I wonder how
he was nearby.
He
was like one country over or some shit. 44-year-old Slovak man had been on the Italian police wanted list since 2010. Then he ripped off a bunch of Italian shops. So when he showed up in Italy to watch his national team play some hockey, they arrested him.
Nice.
Somebody commenting on the story. The pull of hockey is too great. It's understandable.
It is an amazing sport.
Someone else is saying if the team won, then they've got to bring him back and rearrest him for the next game. Can't miss out on a winning superstition.
That's
like
right. You can't jinx it.
They upset Finland in game 1. So they're like, guys, we got to keep rearresting him. Bring him back and arrest him again. It appeases the hockey gods, and we have a bountiful game. So
we need something in these Olympics to go right. Please.
House Big D vacation this week. Welcome back. I covered it at the beginning of yesterday's show. There's been a passing in my family, someone very close to me. It was sudden, unexpected. It affects a variety of people, and I was not capable of doing shows for the first 2 days. I really would have taken the whole week off if I thought I could afford to, but we can't, and they were very everybody was very, very charitable when we did the big funding show on Friday before all this happened. So Thursday, I'm like, enough pissing and moaning, I can sit in a chair for 3 hours and suck it up and drop a lighter. Oh, I can't reach it. I need my lighter.
Oh, no.
The worst part is not only did I have to bend over and pick up that lighter, I don't know if you heard it fall, but I have to pick up the lighter. It's fucking pink. So guess who's gay now? So yes, I've had a shitty week, and I've been dealing with it in various ways. But got to bring him back, rearrest him for game. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, so let's get rid of that one. We're on to oh my god, the last story for the first hour.
Nice.
I imagine somebody's going to get sued over this, but I'm going to show you guys right now. I don't know where this billboard is, but props to whoever thought this was a great idea. You're going to take lives because people are fucking pigs, and they're like, free burrito.
Hi, Dawn and Terrence. Well, a social media post about the ad just yesterday sparked hundreds of interactions online, even catching the attention of local officials. And it begs the question, should QR codes be allowed on billboards?
Right. You know, those things you put up during major traffic thoroughfares. They're not like over a neighborhood. They're on the highways, the byways, the left and right, your ways and my ways. Yes, let's put the QR code, because the one thing we need is another reason for tards in their cars to go, I want a free burrito. I want a free burrito. I'll say this, if Waymo's been driving, I guess more power to you. More automated cars, is it really dangerous? No more than letting the car take the wheel. So I suppose why not look away and take a picture of a QR code so you can score a free burrito that tastes like ass? I really feel like if we're giving away free burritos.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a reason.
There's something mighty sus in that burrito meat. Turned gay and loss in the family. Fucking sorry. Turned gay. What?
Yeah, with your pink lighter, you turned gay.
I understand. Yeah. So it's been two huge cuts for me lately.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to do it.
That
I don't know how I'm
coming
going to
out.
move on. I don't know how I'm going to learn to suck dick because I'm not really into it.
How you're gonna move on? What the fuck? Now I'm toast again.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to
I'm
end it.
used to it now.
I enjoy every moment I spend with you immensely to the point where I like feel like I'm a fucking toddler because I can't go anywhere without my security blanket that is my digger. And and like
But now you're gay.
like real talk for when that food order I put in ahead of time shows up tonight. And I thought I was gonna bring my laptop upstairs just so I could stay connected to you while I waited for the delivery guy. And I don't want to throw that away. That bond and that connection we have.
Those few minutes.
You heard them.
Right?
The lighter's pink, and now I'm fucking gay. So
Now you're gay.
I got to do it.
Doesn't matter.
I don't want to do it. You know what? Where's this billboard? I could use a free burrito.
Let's go for a
bright
drive.
Yellow billboard in Bucktown is turning heads, but is the promise.
It looks like it. I got to go back. It looks like it's on a bridge.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know if that's a
jeez.
river or a like a metropolitan, like a residential area or whatever. Somebody could end up going over either side of this because as they pass through the arches, they're too busy trying to get the perfect shot of the QR code.
A bright yellow billboard in Bucktown is turning heads, but is the promise of a free burrito brilliant marketing or a recipe for distraction?
Oh no, it's both, which is partially what makes it brilliant marketing. These burritos are so good, people are dying for them. You know it's happening. Why? Because some unattentive driver snuffed out their life or somebody else's while they were trying to scan the QR code for a free burrito. That is a sad critique on human. None of us know how good. It doesn't say whose burrito it is. It's a free mystery burrito, and people are probably going to die over it.
Well, yeah, you don't even know where you're going. So you scan for a free burrito. They give you the directions on where to go, and then it's just a lineup of people driving up and getting stolen for like organ transplants and stuff. Like they just yoink you from the car and start taking organs. You have no idea where you're going and who is giving you this free burrito. But
Did you click the QR code? Yeah, I did. It says I get a free burrito. Yeah, you didn't read the fine print. That's by design. You get a free burrito after we remove one of your kidneys. Like, wait, what if I only have one kidney? Well, then that's the one we're taking.
Then we're taking it, yeah.
But I can't live without a kidney, but you'll die with a free burrito. Who the fuck? You'll die with a free burrito.
Located near Damon and Elston, in clear sight of drivers who are traveling south over the Damon Avenue Bridge. The offer itself isn't the concern. It's the giant QR code next to it. Some online and others we spoke with admit they'd be tempted to scan it, even behind the wheel.
Oh, really? You're surprised? You're surprised this, like, you're surprised this participation trophy, no work for your food, whatever, instant on-demand society is like, yeah, just to pull up my phone app, do a quick double tap, get the whole thing rolling. Yeah, I'd be willing to look away from my wheel for a few minutes. I'm only doing 45. Like, no. Brian saying QR codes are rampant virus farms, but everything uses them now.
I just read an article. A dude was, he thought he was scanning to pay parking, right? The QR code to pay for parking, but it turns out they took 9,000 pounds out of his account.
Damn.
Because someone had put a fake QR code sticker over top of the actual QR code at the pay station.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's messed up.
It was crazy. Yeah. He thought he was paying at the pay station, but someone had gone in there. It's like the faux on your debit cards.
Oh yeah, now I'm always super paranoid when I got to put my card in. The faux reader thing.
Yeah. Now you got to make sure that the QR code that you're looking at and taking a picture of is actually the QR code that you want it to, or else you might be giving people permission to remove all the money out of your bank account.
All right,
when
well,
you think you're paying for an hour of parking.
I'm going to say this story, we've got more time left in it. They better do their due diligence and hunt down this free burrito. Because if they're going to talk about whether or not this billboard is dangerous, we got to know who's handing out these free burritos.
Where are
what
these
part
burritos?
of town are these burritos in? Like, the billboard is one thing. What are we getting with the burrito?
Is it a decent sized burrito, or is it just a tiny little, like a taquito sort of?
Is it just like a hefty pit bull turd wrapped in a tortilla, or do we got some?
Do we have a
burrito?
pound of like meat and veg and rice, or do we have,
And you know what? I ordered my food already. I have my dinner already planned. But damn it if I don't want to go to Gilberto's now because of this story, just to get a huge burrito. But I don't even know if they're open. Somebody was telling me they might be like closed and on a hiatus thing because of ice in the area and stuff. So maybe I can't get my burritos. I don't know. But I love Gilberto's burritos. It's like you get a big ass burrito from Gilberto's. It's like the size of your fucking arm. You're not gonna eat that whole thing. Pump scam sliders. Yeah, I hate those. Who paid for that billboard? Right. That's why I want to say we got to track down this burrito supplier.
The thought crossed my mind for sure.
Carter Smith says he recently spotted the ad while walking to the gym.
I haven't scanned it, but I have snapped a picture of it to send to my friends who love burritos. I was walking, given I wasn't driving.
So who is behind it? The ad takes you to the app for Guzman y Gomez, a restaurant chain with 8 locations in the Chicago area. Its Bucktown restaurant opened in December. The offer is legit, with a free burrito voucher appearing about 10 minutes after making an account.
What is it doing to distract drivers, if anything? That's usually the first question.
32nd Ward Alderman Scott Wagasback says his office was made aware of the ad this week. He tells us there are restrictions for highway billboards, but this is up for debate.
If you're on the highway, there's restrictions in terms of the changing images, so they can't change the images so fast that a driver is distracted by 1, 2, 3 ads going up in quick succession.
Still, he's asked the Chicago Department of Transportation
That seems like that has very little to do with whether or not an ad can have a QR code.
Well, no, that's what he's saying. The laws that are on the books for billboards,
they don't want to be a distraction. But I'm saying overall, like, yeah, they don't want it to be a distraction. But in terms of this one, regards to whether or not that works in the case of a QR code, that's more of a basic question of, does a QR code qualify as a distraction? Like, are people going to have vehicles gotten in accidents, have accidents happened because of this QR code? That's the question. Gilberto's was open last I knew, says Mad Max Mardigan. However, the Popeyes only lets you use drive-through because of ice. Oh. Well, in Gilberto's case, I would have gone drive-through anyway. I would have rolled up to the drive-through. I would have ordered my usual, which is kind of like their, it used to be called the Sue burrito. But anyways, it's all like all the meat stuff they have and peppers and onions. It's delicious. And then a big thing of horchata and a churro for me and churro for my daughter. And I come home
I need to try this horchata.
Horchata is the nectar of the gods.
I know you've told me, but I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, you're gonna find
never heard
out.
of it before.
We're gonna find you some horchata. Like, I mean, we're already talking about Operation, me on that side of the fence, but we're gonna have to come back here to visit my family and other stuff all the time. And when we do, I'm gonna make you a whore for horchata. Like, I'll do anything, Johnny. You were gonna do that anyway. Yeah, so I should get a horchata. Like, okay.
This is super busy. In the morning, basically people going to work downtown or to the suburbs. It's a highway entrance right nearby. Obviously, we're starting to get contacted in a way that's like, hey, this could be a distraction. But the thing I would say to that is if it's not offensive, it's a free speech issue, then you as a driver have to be responsible for the way you drive and pulling out.
No, it's not my fault. I'm supposed to stare at the offer of a free burrito and go, I object. Nah, I don't know what country you were raised in, bub, but this is America, and I have to impulse select a QR code because there's a promise of meat wrapped in a tortilla. That's happening right now.
For free.
for free.
Yes.
I don't turn up any body part of mine at a free tortilla. Xbox, I really want you to not have the game. Is there a button I can hit to turn off the game bar stuff while I'm doing stuff? Because you shouldn't be active right now. I haven't played any video games on my computer in like over a week. And well over a week. Only video game I have right now that I'm playing is on my Xbox. It's not what we're doing. All right. But the white woman that owns the place. What? Illegal is the key word, because if ICE was around, a place on the up and up wouldn't close.
That's true too. If you weren't hiring illegals, you wouldn't have to close your doors.
Well, again, this is one of the things where a lot of people automatically go to make it about that we're just rounding up Mexicans. And so what I've heard reports that supposedly as a thing, like, and so maybe that's the case. I don't know. Someone said they're open. I'm glad they're open. But I also have done stories where they went into a restaurant and then arrested the workers late. Like they ordered food and then arrested people. So
yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, well, that's what Brian's saying though. If the business wasn't hiring illegals, then they wouldn't have to worry about protecting said employees.
Right. But again, this wasn't the way this was suggested to me. Wasn't they're protecting their employees? That they were doing it in like solidarity of the disapproval of ICE, because again, it affects so many people in that community, kind of deal. And it's like, right, it affects a lot of people in that community, but there's a whole lot of really not awesome people of a variety of communities. But I've been black-pilled about the whole damn thing. Yeah. And we're not going to do jack shit about the fraud. The ICE stuff, will we do something about it? Maybe. But if we end up voting in someone who's super-duper liberal again, what's to stop the next Biden-esque person from going, I don't think walls matter.
Open? Yeah, we're going to open up.
That's another part of my thing. Like, people are like, people that are anti-ICE are screaming, we want you out of our state. The government wants you out of our state. States' rights. And I'm like, well, with that regard, I have a thing for you. Back during the Biden administration, 2 states, Arizona and Texas, wanted to make their own border walls because they didn't want the open border policy of the administration. Yet their states' rights were subjugated to federal rule, yet you don't want yours. Like that's one of my weird things with this, is that there's no good person in this, because nobody that's defending ICE was like, hey, I'm okay with open borders, and this is just the policy for that. And then the other people that are like, oh, I'm okay with all this stuff because I get what I want. It just sucks. I don't know. I can't even think straight on it anymore. I'm just talked out of it. That's why I don't do stories on it, because I don't care anymore. I'm like, you know what? I have 0 things to worry about it. I am a completely legal resident of this country. And at this point, I could give a shit. Like, I'm not for supporting the government or voting against it. Votes don't count. Stalin said poetically, it doesn't matter who votes. It only matters who counts the votes. And here we are. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
That's why, like I said, my last hope for somebody who wasn't part of the establishment was Donald Trump, and that ain't happening anymore.
I like Mad Max Mardigan. He says, well, I just put in an order online, so we'll see if they're open when I go to get my food.
See, but now now I'm in a weird place where I really, really, really want Gilberto's, but I already ordered food, and I'm pretty sure I already paid for it. Here, let me check, because I put the order in to deliver later, like, so I can't do that now. I also don't have the power. You have the power. It's official. Nikki's a grandma. Congratulations, Nikki. I won't read the rest of it, but it's a baby boy. Congratulations, Nikki, on being a grandma.
Yay, Nikki.
Let's do this. Tracker. How we doing? Track. Yeah, we're still ways off, which we should be. Now that I think about it, I'd hate to think it was anything but ordered. I wish you could modify the order. If you order it in advance, it's going to sit there forever. I wish I could go back in and tweak it. It's not like you guys made any of this shit yet.
Yeah, you haven't actually done anything yet. Yeah.
I also wouldn't mind if I could go cancel it, because after all we've been talking about here, I would fucking go grab some Gilbertos. But now I won't. Now instead, everybody else gets to enjoy Gilbertos. Who was it? Mad Max Mardigan? Where did they say
Mad
that?
Max. Yeah.
Was that in... Oh, there we go.
All
right,
YouTube,
there we go.
yeah.
YouTube. I'm just trying to figure it out. Try to keep track of my chats and make sure I know what works. We have an hour and a half left in the program, so we'll finish this story and then we can load up our second hour
Your
story.
phone to take a QR code off this, on the screen is probably not responsible at all.
Right, but people again.
Probably not, but people are stupid.
I was about to say, people again are too dumb to go, oh, I should resist that urge. I want a free burrito. She looks like she could use a free burrito. You're starving, honey. It's cold out.
And new tonight, we just spoke with a rep for the restaurant who tells us this ad was actually only supposed to be up for a limited time and should have come down in January. They tell us they've just contacted the billboard company asking them to remove it.
Oh, so they don't want to give away any more
There
free
you
burrito.
go.
We don't give
Yeah.
away free burrito. Costs too much money. I don't know why I'm doing some sort of weird Japanese
Why-
English voice.
yeah.
These guys are
Yeah.
Mexican, and it's just time. I love your like metronomic just do
Aw.
keep pace on the show.
Thank you.
Now I know how much
It was-
time is passing. It's very handy.
It was a lot nicer when I first started streaming. I was still sitting on the floor, so you couldn't notice near as much how
Soviet
much I move and fidget.
Soviet truck. That chick's eating free burritos off screen, right? Every time they like, all right, and we're out. Just just wide mouthing it, big mouth Billy Bass in a burrito. All righty, we did that. Autopilot taxis. Yeah, so we did all of the first hour. First hour stories in the bin. That's nice. It's
Yay.
nice. It's nice when it's nice.
Yeah.
So for our second hour, one of our first stories, we have we're bringing to you live the newest contestant
Good.
that's competing in the Australian beauty pageant in 2026. You guys can place your bets on what's so awesome about this contestant. We also have a Clown World clip. What is that? Clown World clip. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
shared me this one, so we'll talk
The
about that one.
dumbass lady.
We have RFK
Yeah.
talking about recovery meetings during COVID. And
I have
a
been
lot.
an ICU nurse for 4.
Oh yeah, we have this chick.
Yeah.
And then we have. Wait a minute. Which did we do? Oh, we didn't do this one. And then this. How do you play hockey on a unicycle? So we have hockey players on a unicycle. We've got a muskox farm is setting up dating profiles for Valentine's Day, and then a lady talking about ER stuff. So we'll go through that. First one though, Miss Tasmania Beauty Pageant has announced they are allowing a man to compete for the women's title.
Oh, great.
Hold on, let me get this. Let me get this properly propagated. Boom. Miss Tasmania Beauty Pageant is allowing a man to compete for the women's title. Lucy Violet Faulkner, who describes himself as a, quote, model and pageant star. You know, this is a model and pageant star.
Wow.
This is a
Wow.
model and pageant star. I'm sorry. This is my problem.
It's like they ran out of material and so they had to do something else for the boob and her shoulders. The one boob and her shoulders. They
Right.
ran out of blue material.
But here's my thing. The boobs aren't real. That's a padded bra or whatever.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Here's my other thing about
Yeah.
this. Like, I this is why I don't like people like, what is your thing with the trans people? I don't like that they blatantly ignore reality. That bothers me.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
bothers me, and that thinks that that thinks me thinks they're bad. But that leads me to believe that they're ultimately not good for society in the sense that they
Right.
don't accept and understand reality. Reality and the world is supposed to bend to them. It's like if I walked out of my house every day wearing underwear outside of my pants, demanding I get the respect and the money and all the fame of Superman as a superhero because I identify as Superman. Yeah, but you're a fucking cripple. And you don't do shit every day. That's not happening. Like, no offense, dude. Yeah, you want to be a woman. Good for you. Guess what? You're an ugly, fat, white dude.
Not.
Like, you don't get to be a beauty pageant contestant because you are not beautiful. You are obese.
Well, and that's the point.
And a dude. Like, but that's the thing. Like, oh no, I demand to be respected that way. And the minute that their delusion isn't upheld, you're a bigot, and that's my problem. I can't play to that rule because your delusion changes. Your rules change. I need things based in reality as a starting point, and you don't operate on that fun. Nope.
Yeah.
All right, so the organizer of the pageant announced his participation on a Facebook post, sparking massive backlash, which led to them deleting the post. Some users have branded the pageant Miss Transmania after his participation was announced. Yeah.
Soviet shark. That's the sexiest, realest woman I've ever seen. Okay, now we're off mic, right? What the fuck was that?
Dude. Card Chart just shared this. The cat and the what the fuck is that by Dr. Seuss. Atomic Ray. Why did I look? Yeah, you look.
Right.
Jesse saying hi, Johnny and Digger. Hey, Jesse. Hope you're
Hello,
doing well.
Jesse.
We've got an hour and a half in the show. The Miss Tasmania beauty pageant will be awfully interesting if you're just joining us.
Yeah.
Let me file that under nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Was
great.
second runner-up.
Great. He's also autistic too. Great. So this is someone who literally expects to win because they have all of these sympathy groups.
They've got more victimologies than anyone else.
Then this is one of those things where people will always be like, why don't you ask for more help or blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to sit there and be like, I need help with this. And a lot of people are like, well, it's understanding because of your condition. It's like, yeah, but it's not okay though. And people are like, well, why do you make that distinction? Because too many people want to identify as a victimhood or whatever. I could sit back really easy like, well, blah, blah, blah. But, in fact, it's really easy. You sit back. That's the sexiest, realest woman I've ever seen. Oh, yeah. Double points. Yes, double points.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I'm so glad the pendulum is starting to swing back the other way. We don't have to humor these people for much longer.
Part of the reason that I feel that that's happening is because when it was swinging the other way, people always kept pushing. Like, you give them a little bit of room, you give them a little bit of understanding, you give them an inch, they take a mile. And it led to more and more of a buildup. Where I'm at now is where, like I said, I stopped giving inches and I started immediately being branded as a bigot and a transphobe or whatever. So I just figured, fuck it. If it's an all or nothing bit, then at least I know where I'm standing. I'm on nothing. Fuck all you. Like,
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Anyways, let's get to this. You were telling me about this story. Speaking of ice, we should have done this before the trans one. Speaking of ice, so this is a warehouse in where?
I can't remember where. It's somewhere in the States. It's owned by the Jim Patterson Group. Jim Patterson is a billionaire philanthropist, Canadian.
I'm going to say somewhere in Kansas City because a South Kansas City woman.
There you go. So somewhere in Kansas City. He was selling the warehouse. It was up for sale. ICE put in a bid to buy said warehouse. But then there was so much flack that the Jim Patterson Group said, you know what? Nope, we're not going to sell it to ICE. We're just going to hold on to the property for a bit. Unfortunately, this lady didn't get that memo. She thought it was still being sent or sold to ICE. So,
So she sprayed it with lighter fluid.
Yeah. I don't know if she realizes, but stucco and glass and rocks don't really burn very well.
I think she's starting to catch on because the windows are going and she's spraying it on the stucco and it's not moving.
And it's not, yeah. Well, in the windows, they're just they're smudging where she sprayed the lighter fluid. She nearly caught herself on fire. That would have been good. But it's not actually doing any damage.
Yeah, it's going out. It didn't get anywhere else.
Yeah, it's only burning where the lighter fluid hit, and even that's only if it can reach it.
I'm in KC, represent the city sucks. Yeah, Mr. Q, haha, she's going to prison. Right, you're gonna go to prison for attempting to commit arson.
Yeah.
And I was fighting.
Well, it wasn't
for a
an
cause.
attempt. She did.
For committing arson. Right, you're gonna go to prison for committing arson, and it's like I was attempting to fight for a cause and blah 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 blah. no, you were lighting a building on fire. But it's because they might have considered that doesn't make lighting a building
Doesn't
on fire
matter.
okay. Like, this is, again, this thing of, like, you can hate something, you can protest something's existence. That doesn't make breaking laws okay. And the weird part to me is, this is, again, the weird, I've been saying this repeatedly since you-know-who was reelected. The weird part to me is, all of the people that I spent my whole life growing up hearing about, they'll go violent if they don't get their way. It's their way or the highway. They'll get violent. They'll do this. And it's all of the people on that side that are doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
Turns out the people they've been saying were going to be violent never did it.
So she burned the asbestos that was slated to be removed anyway.
Yeah. There you go. I think now is a good time for a ad read for the
Wild
studio
Zephyr?
sponsor.
Uh,
Yeah, we've got an example of the wonderful dad jokes that will come inside the wrapper of
Do you want to do the read? I'll. You know what? You're so enthusiastic about this. You can do Wild Sappy's duck read. I'll even take. Here, I'll get super duper fancy with this, and I'll step off the screen. I'll completely remove me from the. So you go ahead and go.
Okay. Yay! Today's studio sponsor is Wild Sappy's Twisted Taffy. It's a wonderful tasting taffy. It comes in multiple colors and multiple flavors. The greatest thing about this taffy is every single piece is lovingly wrapped in a wrapper that has a dad joke printed on the inside. So not only do you get a wonderful piece of taffy to chew on, you also get a dad joke. And just to let you know, here's one of the wonderful jokes that you can potentially receive with your Twisted Taffy. What do you see when a duck pulls down his underwear? And the answer is his butt quack. And that is the type of thing that you can find in every wrapper of Twisted Taffy. Wild Sappy's Twisted Taffy.
Okay, how do you feel about that? There's a lot of room for improvement, but it's okay.
It was okay.
Not with the dad joke. The dad joke was fine. That's not.
The dad joke was fine.
That's not what I'm being
it was
critical
just my
of.
read. Yeah.
Boom. South. I like taffy. The worst part about that is, while you're reading that, I wanted to have like a giant flashing thing over your face saying, "Not a real product. Not a real product. Not a real product." Other than that, it was great.
Cannot be found in stores.
The important part is, it doesn't matter what I thought about it. The important part is, what did Wild Sappy think about it? She is the studio sponsor of Wild Sappy.
Well, she's banana dancing.
All right,
as
so
is
I'm
Rick
hoping she.
Gaming. So
I'm hoping she likes
I'm
it
hoping
then.
that was good.
Reverb. All right. So yes, we have about an hour and 15 minutes left in the program. I'm gonna go. If I get through all my stuff, I may end early because I'm having a difficult time. But I have our next story that we can get to here. RFK recently spoke about recovery, being in recovery. I don't feel like let me know if I'm speaking out of turn here, but you've been familiar with the ins and outs of recovery programs with different people and stuff, right? So you know about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like when
alcohol
COVID. Okay.
And drugs. It runs in the family. There's addiction runs in my family.
Right.
So yeah.
So when
I'm aware.
I myself, and I'm not bragging, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I myself don't have like addiction issues and stuff, you know, like I don't have addiction issues or habits or anything like that. So
no.
So for when
you don't know what it's about.
I don't know what it's
you
like.
don't know what it's like. Yeah. No, it's very difficult when you wake up and you go through your day and it's just not right unless you're, repeatedly using your substance of choice, to even if it's, to just I can't say that because I'm going to get myself.
All right. So anyhow.
Anyway. Yeah, no, you don't know what it is to live in an addiction friendly body.
Right.
I do. My dad sobered up 2 years before I was born.
Well,
so I didn't get to see him.
This is more about you keep kind of chopping off on this. This is more about like so during COVID. How did you guys deal with it?
We went to Zoom, and it's interesting because even now the meeting stayed on Zoom because they've got people across America that attend this Wednesday group.
Okay.
So they couldn't go back to the room that they used to rent because they had too many
out of towners. Well,
yeah, out of towners. Yeah.
RFK wanted to talk about his experience with because he struggled with addiction too. He's into some hard shit, and so he wanted to talk about his experience during COVID with that. And like people are laughing at him for this. Like I support him for it. Where I'm like I agree with. But anyways, let's go ahead and play this. Boom.
We've been in recovery together for years.
You for almost over 40 years, right?
Yeah, 43 years.
Wow, he and Dad sobered up at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we met each other.
Yeah,
like 7 a.m. meetings above the bank over there. That was a good
They
meeting.
shut those down during COVID.
I know. That was heartbreaking. That was one of the most
we still did live meetings every day during COVID. We moved from the bank. There was about 15 of us who moved from the bank, and we got into the Palisades Playhouse, which now is burned down during the fire. But it was kind of a pirate group, and I mean, for me, I said this when we came in, and I said, I don't care what happens, I'm going to a meeting every day.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not scared of a germ. I used to snort cocaine off of toilet seats. And I know this disease will kill me.
Right.
Like if I don't.
Right, but again, that's just kind of a lot of people wanted to like, oh, he's like, oh, that's crackpot theory. No, that makes a lot of sense. How much does it cost to be a studio sponsor and have your name up? We auction it off. It's a highest bidder scenario on the GoFundMe days. We auction off the studio sponsorship. So yeah, there's not a set price at Lance, and it depends
It's
also.
whoever's got the highest bid. Yeah.
And Lance Truth Seeker, it depends what you want the name to be. Did you want your name in it? Whatever kind of deal. It's something we work out kind of in the spot in the moment on the funding thing for fun. So
yeah, the next funding one will be on March 13th.
I think it's
Friday,
going to
March
say it on
13th.
the thing here.
Yeah, so if you want to come hang out and.
I say that it's at the end. It's going to take forever. Hold on a minute.
Oh, okay. And then we got to wait for it to slowly tick through everything. Anyway, yeah. The next one is March 13th. That's a Friday. It's always on a Friday. And its highest bid wins. So
Shark, a hot dog skin politician trying to relate to the youth. He's so cool. No, they were sharing that they met at AA meetings. And he was talking about AA. I don't think he's trying to be cool. I mean, he's saying a very real sentiment. I've lived a harder life than this here coronavirus. I'm not going to let it stop me from doing something else. Something that could very adversely affect his life. It sounds like he thinks he doesn't stand a chance at staying sober if he doesn't stay at meetings. Dang, I haven't even done cocaine off a toilet seat. I've never done it off a toilet seat.
Oh, wow.
You haven't lived. File
Bump
me under.
off the back of the toilet seat in whatever club or bar or person's house or whatever.
That's the tank part if you're talking, right? Not the seat itself.
Well, no, that's a little bit far. But yeah, off the back of the
He's saying he did it off the
tank
toilet
or the countertop. We actually had a song. Oh goodness, we had a song. My girlfriend and I. We were on a road trip. Song that included trying to find a restaurant with a bathroom with a clean counter. It was a good trip.
After the maid cleaned the seat. Sure. Oh. Okay, so Kirstie Alley. Interesting. All right, so let's go to this video here.
Years, and something that
All right, where there's no I can't full you freaking dicks. I want to be able to full screen this. All righty.
All right. I'm just going to step to the side for a minute.
This is a lady that, you know what? I was going to do this for a bit. Is it worth doing the bit? We got like an hour left. Is it worth doing the bit? It's a little bit of work for the squeeze.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not. I don't know if I'm feeling it.
I'm fine either way.
I love you guys. Keep rocking, you crazy fucks. All right, screw it. We'll do it. Fuck it.
I would like to say and share, and I hope it doesn't fall on deaf ears, is this. Every single person who passes away says the same thing.
They say, all right, I'm going to need that to go.
No. They say, ice cream. I need ice cream.
Passes away says the same thing.
Shit, I left the gas on.
Damn it, the kids still need to be picked up.
Every single person who passes away says the same thing.
The lock code is 759.
Can I get a refund on that pizza?
Don't remind me of how I want to refund the pizza and go get Gilberto's now. That's, you know what? We're having fun making jokes out of an uplifting thing about a morbid subject. We're having fun making jokes, and here you have to come along and just add a song of realism to it.
Did I clean the cat box? Is that better?
I mean, a little bit.
Is this. Every single person who passes away says the same thing.
I really, really need to fart.
I never got a chance to have sex in fill in the blank.
All on deaf ears is this. Every single person who passes away says the same thing. They say
Hillary Clinton did it. All right, fuck it. We'll go forward. All right.
I left a body in the
Can you
trunk.
please tell my family I love them? I don't feel good. I know I'm gonna die. But how do they know?
I don't know, man. I've literally felt like I'm going to die plenty of times. I had doctors convincing me I was going to die for a while, and we're still alive. So, but I guess you work in the ER. You'd be the expert.
Okay? How do they know? There's a shift that happens that's spiritual that nobody can explain, right? Their vitals may be stable. Their condition may be the exact same way it was when they came in. There's nothing inherently dangerous that's screaming this is what's gonna kill them. Yet in every single circumstance, no matter what brought them in initially, no matter how many hours it is from the last time that they said that, they always
Lab Glass simply saying everyone says the same thing when this could have been cured with butt play.
die. Always. It doesn't matter how much medicine we give them. It doesn't matter how many tests, labs, CT scans.
I'm gonna file this under no offense, bunch of bullshit. Like, I feel like there's plenty of people who die unexpectedly. There's plenty of people who you can tell they're gonna die and maybe they know it or whatever. But this, like, they are totally fine and they know they're gonna die. Like, well, are they really old? And by totally fine, you mean like they're 93 and they fell down the stairs?
Why are they in the hospital if they're totally fine?
Right, you're an ICU nurse, like, so, or an ER nurse. Like, yeah,
I have been an ICU.
Yeah, an ICU nurse. You're an ICU nurse. Like, no offense, you don't see people who are totally fine. Like, how do they know they're gonna die? Because they're in the fucking ICU.
They're in the ICU, yeah.
Their vitals could be stable. They could be totally fine. Yeah, but they're in the ICU, which means you're rolling every second in there under a degree of death because you're not there if you're totally fine. Wow,
you have a great day, Soviet Shark.
Yes, Soviet Shark. Thank you for hanging out. Love having you. Keep coming back, and we'll see you tomorrow. The Grim Reaper is in the room. Duh. Yeah, Wild Saffron knows it. Fucking.
The whole room dropped a few degrees and got really cold.
Can you tell my family that I love them and that I will always cherish them? I'm because I'm gonna die and I just need that message. How do you stop that? How do you know you're gonna die? Because Slim Jim Pickens over there with the big black cloak and the sights, and I'm screwing up my own joke because it's so visually offsetting. None of you guys are reacting to him, and he's pointing at me, which means I think I'm about to go on a trip later. I always thought ICU was ICU, and it was a peekaboo room right?
Yeah, no.
I don't. You know what? Heard worse theories. Heard worse theories. And that's what
Brian the Science, no one licked the toilet, but RFK Jr. apparently
snorted
used to
coke
blow
off the toilet
seat. Yeah.
He just loves that whiff of fresh ass.
Yeah.
When he's doing his
when
he's
set
doing
up
his
a dab in the
Bolivian
mouth
marching
bit.
powder. He likes it when he can.
When he did, that was 40 years ago. He's got some sobriety on him. I literally lost a dab. Oh, I hate it when I do that. Because then there's a tiny little ball of sticky stuff just waiting to get found, ground into a sock or the carpet or, the cat. I've never found it in the cat fur yet, but it's like bubble gum. And I really don't want to have to deal with that. Yeah.
Well, here, while they do that, we'll watch a muskox farm that's really trying to capitalize on the season. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. That's a stupid ad. All right, so there's apparently a muskox farm.
Between the headbutts,
never mind. They're gonna...
the shedding, and the hours of walking across the tundra, it's hard to find love as a muskox. However, a few bovine bachelors and bachelorettes from the muskox farm in Palmer have taken to the internet in search of a mate.
So the muskoxen created their own. We just kind of stood by. They wanted to get out there and spread it out a little bit. So we supported that. So they all got their, or several of them got their online.
All right, I'm a little weirded out by this guy. I feel like something uncouth is going by. Like Ron Jeremy's brother is secretly hooking up muskox, and I don't trust it. like no offense. Like you could say, hey, we've got some wild animals, and it's February, and so we're trying to hook them up. We're looking for breeding pairs. We want them to fuck. Like, right, okay, cool. But do you have to like smile so much when you're saying it? Why is there a bottle of lotions and tissues nearby? I don't.
The twinkle in your eye is a little bit creepy. Who is it that's procuring these samples?
I get so excited thinking about muskox. I need a gentle tug on my pecker. Well, that's why you shouldn't be in charge of this job, sir. I feel like that is a conflict of interest.
Got their dating profiles out there, and we're just letting them go.
So do they swipe right? How does that? Do you go up with the phone and see which one starts rutting over a picture? I don't.
If he headbutts the screen, it's a go.
Location, Pen 3, looking for someone who will appreciate my sass and strong opinions. What about your flavor? I'm more curious about your prime rib. I am an independent lady who knows exactly what I want. I don't need a man. Oh, great. Yeah, I don't need a man to keep me strong. Yeah, you need a man to feed you, though. Who's the guy? Spoiler alert. What's that thing bringing all that grain to your bucket? That's a dude. You need a man.
One standout is Bumblebee, a 3-year-old heifer who describes herself as an independent lady who knows
Is he really going to do this like they're actually... I was doing it as a bit, and now the anchor for the news story is actually leaning in and trying to pimp my muskox.
Wild Saffron says he's making muskox.
There's also pixie
porn.
sticks.
And, well, yeah. Oh, no.
Huh. Yeah, get it. Do it like they do on nature documentaries. That's what people lack. Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
You choose that, Cud.
You know,
right.
The funny part is the muskox are the ones with the horns, but after I get done working, I'm pretty horny. Oh, no. No. You're a weird...
Yeah. Hey, Cool Frog.
Cool Frog, yeah, that's very good. Yeah, yay or nay? What do you say?
A 10-year-old queen who imagines her perfect date as having a snow day, a warm blanket, and a good romance novel.
How do these people think I is? I don't know if you know this or not.
No.
They can't fucking read. You give her a good romance novel, she's going to eat it. As a cattle breeder, I wouldn't think it would be that hard. To do what? Breed cattle?
To breed the cattle? Yeah.
There'll be a canvas. It'll have some paint on it, and it goes inside. It's like a kindergarten grade paint that goes in a big Ziploc bag with some little treats on top, and they'll work their way around that, and in the process make unique and independent little works of art.
Another attraction is Benedict.
Benedict is such a little ham.
Benedict is
OnlyOx.com is
Onlyox.com.
bringing back his famous kissing booth. However, visitors can only look and not touch.
No pony rides. Yep. I always tell people if you've never heard of a muskox being ridden, there's a reason for that.
Jace Bird.
Well, now I'm saying challenge accepted. Get me a rope
Those are
and let me
fairly
hold.
small muskox.
Get me a rope and let me hold for the limit. All right, let's see what we can do.
Trans, Alaska's news source.
This is the worst thing. He was doing it as an internet bit. He tried to ride a muskox. Poor crippled bastard will never walk again. Well, let's be clear about that. Oh. Benedict, as Cool Frog says. Dude, we're trying to fucking score dates for the muskox. How bad is, like, cause you know she wrote those bios. She wrote those, like, I long dates and romantic novels, like, right? How many times have you put that in? How many times have you put that into your Tinder and never went anywhere?
It's your own.
Right? All right, so our last fun little story here. We were talking about hockey earlier. Yes. I didn't know this was. Oh dear Lord, good God, you people! Why can't you fucking keep your music at one level or another? All right. So apparently people have been playing hockey. We were talking about skating on ice and how that was stupid. I would equate this, if you want to play hockey, this is about the dumbest way you can do it. Playing hockey on a unicycle. So where's my water?
We're completely healthy.
It's such a fun game. We play five-a-side. Everyone has to be on unicycles. And we play with ice hockey sticks and a tennis ball. And yeah, it's just the team that scores the most goals wins. We play down here in Cardiff twice a week, and we're currently training for the World Championships. So generally,
World
it takes around about 10
Championships?
to 12 hours of practice on the unicycle before you can reliably get halfway across a room. But I've never met anyone who can't do it with dedication and practice. We've been to the European Championships 3 times, twice in Switzerland and once in the Netherlands. And in 2017, we came home with the silver medal. But yes, this time we're going to be going to the Unicon, the World Unicycle Championships, and unicycle hockey is part of that competition, and we're going to be representing. We're going to be taking 5 teams this time, so a much bigger squad than ever before. 2 teams representing Wales and 3 teams representing
Brian
Britain.
saying, woo, I'm on my way home. Good for you, Brian. I'm glad you're on your way home. Get home safe. What the fuck is wrong with white people? Like, I'm looking
there's
over
a World
this.
Series. There's a European, like, specifically European series. They're like, who? I never. Yeah. Why?
Who? Sound like an hell.
Why?
I want to see
and
high
then
sticking
the
and check.
goaltender. The goaltender's got a normal stick too. Like, how the hell are you
what
supposed
good is
to
a
block
goalie
a
stick?
shot?
What good is a goalie stick to do it? He has to be on a fucking unicycle.
Well,
I'm saying this. This sport is gonna go fucking gangbusters right up into the point where somebody gets like hung up with somebody else and one of those unicycles goes up someone's keister. Like it's a unicycle, not a unicorn. Unicon
no.
sounds gay.
Unicon. He was talking about Unicon. Yeah, that sounds like it's not at all about unicycles.
I came here to play. I came to Unicon.
The fact that they have a con.
I came to Unicon.
Wow.
I came to play unicycle hockey. Yeah. You should have looked at the fine print. You selected the wrong Unicon. What do you mean? This isn't Unicon. Oh, this is Unicon, but this is the unicorn convention. So Unicon. Oh, so you guys don't do like unicycle hockey? No. Well, that explains why I see that guy sucking off another guy in a unicorn outfit. Yep. Welcome to Unicon. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Bye.
Welcome to Unicon. Oh my goodness.
That explains why I see one guy sucking off another guy in a unicorn outfit. Yep. Welcome to Unicon. Yep. Welcome to Unicon. That's too funny to not be real now. All right, so we might actually get through all of our stories and maybe end a little early. I don't know. Because we're on our third hour.
Have you ever wanted to shoot lightning from your fingers?
Stop.
If you've seen
Stop. You bastard. You bastard. You
You're a
attacked my
bastard.
stepson. All right. So we've got a collection of fun stories for you. We've got an insane brawl breaking out in Turkish parliament, which we're just going to point at and laugh. And then we've got a couple of fun videos and stories. Actually, some of these are holdovers from last week. One of them I actually don't think I want to play now that I think about it, because it's people literally putting a body double through a wood chipper to show what happens if you put a person in a wood chipper. And so why are you laughing?
Yeah, I don't know that we necessarily need to share that on the show. I'm sure people can Google their own search of what happens to a human body when it goes through a wood chipper.
Well, and like most things, Hollywood blows it out of proportion. Turns out that it's quite easy for the human body, again, a ballistics gel replica, body replica. It's quite easy for the human body to apparently get stuck in the wood chipper.
Well, you wouldn't want to put the body in whole.
It's not a matter of whole. It's like the rib cage ain't gonna cut it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is the head and limbs separately, and then when it comes to the torso, you maybe want to like chop it in half as opposed to
Now we're just doing way too much work, because like the whole idea was I feed the whole thing into the wood chipper and call it job done.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying though. So that's not going to work. There's an awful lot more work involved in putting it through. Is what you're saying. That doesn't make it near as much fun.
Spoilers. Aw.
I saw Fargo. Oh, Wild's going, wood chippers, let's watch.
It's not a real body, so it's not like...
It's not, no. And it doesn't even have, like, fake skin. So it's just the
no, it has fake
gel.
skin.
Oh, does it?
Well, not fake skin, but, like, it's a ballistics gel mannequin. If you've ever seen, like, any of those shows. All right, so we'll go first with a nonsensical video. That you sent in.
I thought this was cool. I like this guy. He repairs jewelry, and he also really he collects interesting lighters, and this is really neat.
Have you ever wanted to shoot lightning from your fingers? If you've seen my videos, you already know I've got a thing for cool lighters, but this one's next level. I had my buddy over at Blanklight build me a body-worn plasma lighter that arcs right from my hand. It's insanely dangerous, and I've already burned myself twice, but I figure if I'm gonna play with fire, might as well do it in style. Have you ever wanted to shoot
I kind of want that.
I know,
lightning
right?
from your fingers? If you've seen my videos, you already know I've got a thing
I kind of really, really want that. That seems kind of cool.
Yeah.
cool
And
lighters.
can you imagine,
but
like,
this
he's a
one's next
jeweler?
level. I had my buddy over
That
at
is
Blanklight
so
build me a body-worn
useful.
plasma lighter that arcs right from my hand. It's insanely dangerous, and I've already burned myself twice. But
I want one really, really
But
badly.
it's fun.
So there you go. So like, lo and behold, if we don't develop superpowers, we'll find a way to wear trinkets that give them to us. All right. So this I thought this was a story. Oh, here it is. We've got a quick little story for you. We always try to do some fun animal shit. Oh, and I got to take $5 off the goal.
Right.
For Mr. Q's contribution there. I forgot to do that. So we're down to 45. Boom. And that's before we factor in everything from Twitch and Rumble today. All right, so let's go over here on this story. This is a Dallas farm, White Rock Lake. They've had some issues, and they're gonna keep the area trimmed and clean to avoid like forest fires and stuff. And
No
so
way.
Guess who they
Are they
called
using
in?
goats to clean up the underbrush?
Yeah.
So that the fires don't happen? No way.
About 300 goats here in a few minutes.
You guys should try this in Canada. Then you could stop having those
We
forest
used
fires.
to. We used to let the cattle ranches
to work
free
on
range
reducing-
their cattle. across all the crown land, and it was awesome. It was fine. It was lovely.
It must not have worked very well because they
We're
stopped
not a
doing it.
thing. Well,
So best of luck to these guys. Then, if you guys quit doing it, it must be dog shit. So now all these people are gonna have to worry about stepping in goat poop.
We'll be releasing about 300 goats here in a few minutes to work on reducing the thatch and starting to work on some of the privet and invasive species control over here.
Look at him, goat.
A guy I know.
Historically, you would have the animals.
He has a hobby farm, including goats, and that's one of the things his goats do. He rents them out to do this.
Nice.
Clear.
I'll say this. I don't know. My parents. I grew up with us raising goats. They certainly never ever did anything like this. That would be interesting. That would have made a lot of sense. I spent a lot of my life growing up with these bastard animals, and let me just tell you, if we were going out and loaning the goats out to do this kind of shit, that'd make a hell of a lot more sense. Because I still don't know why my parents had goats. Like, I understand why people and farmers have goats.
Yeah.
My parents had a lot of goats, like a fucking lot of goats. And I'm still asking myself, but why though?
Why?
We didn't use the milk. They might have done something with like goat cheese back in the day, but then they stopped doing the goat cheese thing, but kept the goats for a while. And my question is, to what end? What? This is one of those things. My parents have said this to me multiple times over the course of my life. You're young now, Johnny, and when you're older, you have a family of your own, you'll understand. All right, I'm older. I have a family of my own. Check box, check box. The fuck was with the goats? Why? Like, why did we have the goats? Why did we have the goats for so long? Like, when you were doing...
make any sense.
When you were doing the goat cheese stuff, okay, fine. Why did we keep the goats? We didn't eat them. We didn't butcher them. I certainly had to clean up after them. So we did all the maintenance work for literally no payoff. You gave the goats or sold the goats or whatever to someone else. We got nothing out of it. Certainly me. Can you tell I'm bitter about having to take care of the goats? All right. Johnny, go take care of the fuck you.
Be grazing through there, and you would periodically have a fire that would come through and thin that out and keep that understory more open. We don't really have that mechanism, so we're trying to reintroduce that with the goats.
There you go.
Just look at the adorable little bastards. You'd never think they were Satan's cat.
Aunque en 5 años todo cambie. Obtén nuestro mejor precio de Wi-Fi por 5 años por $50.
Wow, they think you're Spanish.
Xfinity.
I don't speak immigrant.
My YouTube occasionally, or my feed occasionally thinks that I'm Asian and speak Mandarin.
I don't know.
Also, I've gotten Punjabi. Timer 3.
Well, I do every day. I do start my show by turning on my computer, looking at it straight in the camera, and saying "Arriba, arriba, 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 andale, andale, andale." And so, that's where it
just
gets
assumed.
Right. It's a computer. It can't distinguish between a Speedy Gonzalez fascination and actual Mexican heritage.
Mexican. There you go. Okay. Racist computer.
Right. The worst part is I come in here and do my English impersonations. I never get Japanese shit. But Johnny, have you met Fred the Goat? I don't know that I've met Fred the Goat. Who's Fred the Goat? Why aren't?
Yeah.
Is that an homage to the Adam Sandler bit? Why aren't anyone
They're all
able
bad.
to find a good goat? Because they're all bad. Says Saint Taran.
Mr. Q had a good one. Where do horses go after they get married? They go to the bridal suite.
Ba-dum-bum. Cows way better than goats, says QZ Man. Euro's not as good as cheeseburgers. I'll say this though.
True.
Goat meat isn't bad.
No, goat meat's not bad.
Is that another one you can't eat? They're like pigs with horns, so why you can't eat pigs? I imagine you can't eat goats.
I can't remember. Do they? No, they have to both chew chew cud and have a cloven hoof or something like that. I can't remember.
For you to be able to eat them,
I'm
or
pretty
not
sure
eat
I can eat lamb, so I don't see why I couldn't eat goat because they're both.
I'm gonna damn you to hell on a technicality. There we go. I got her to eat
Well, no,
goat.
see, that's the thing about God. If I don't understand something, if I don't know
Then
that
just
something
pretend
is a
you
sin,
don't
he's
understand
not
the bacon
gonna...
thing, because I sure as shit don't. Bacon
Yeah,
is
but I
delicious.
can't because he knows.
No, but I'm telling
He
you, you can
knows.
tell somebody that God's against you eating bacon, and you can still not understand it. I don't understand it. and I will agree with. Here's what it is. I'm open to have the debate, but I'm not going to live a life without bacon to have the debate at the end of my tenure. If it means that much to him, he can come to me in a dream and be like, "Hey, fucking cut it on the fucking bacon." All right. Like, I'm not going all the way up top and be like, "Yeah, man, and I've been really good. I didn't eat bacon," and then just look over at his dumb ass going, "He didn't. Another one didn't eat the bacon, dude. Bacon is so good. You gave up the bacon. Oh my, we gotta let you in because that is like self-torture. I could send you to hell, but you lived it for the last 50 years. Don't worry. We have a whole bunch of bacon. You can eat it if you want, but I mean, you don't need to eat, so it doesn't really serve a purpose. You're not going to feel fulfilled. But if you really want to taste bacon, we can let you taste. We actually had to put in like the commissary area because so many people got pissed. It was supposed to be a goof. It was just in there like a goof, and like I was writing all the rules and like some of them just to see if they'll follow the rule. Like yeah. And I think it was Michael, the archangel. I think he came over. He's like, Jesus, here's what you do. Here, just listen. You know that animal you made that they can raise and then slaughter as a source of food? Right. Tell them it's bad. And they can eat all the other animals, but the most delicious one. The most delicious one they got to pass on. The rest of them go to town.
I beg to differ. I think beef is the best tasting meat. That's just my opinion. But closed hooves can't eat. Right. It needs to be cloven hoof and choose the cud.
Saying here, Twitch booted me. They didn't like my bad jokes. Oh.
That's okay. They like you everywhere.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think that like pork is the most delicious meat on the planet. I do agree cow is also very, very good, but there's a lot more work into raising cow up it's a lot harder to farm as a crop. Beef is dry as shit. It's all about how you cook it, because she says the same thing about pork. She says the same thing about pork, and I, as someone who has cooked pork, beef, fish, I'm tell you right now, if it's dry, it's because of how you do it.
You know what? No, I can solve this problem. Saint Caesar, beef is dry as shit. Okay, you're a Brit. So you guys, you cook your food bland and you overcook it. Try cooking the beef so that when you cut in, like get yourself a nice, decent, thick piece of steak. And then as you're cooking in it, make sure that when you take it off and you cut into it,
you're a
it's
Brit. You guys
inside.
can't fucking cook. I've seen the Big British Bake Off how many times, and I'm like, dude, I can win this with my eyes
have to run
closed.
clear, but it can still be pink. It is delicious. It is not dry at all. You don't have to burn it to a crisp. It does not need to be a charcoal puck like my brother seems to think. It's actually delicious. Try it.
Scruffy saying, I love steak. Dude, I love steak too.
I know.
I love steak too, but I'm just saying, like if you're having like steak and eggs in the morning, you want to have steak, hash browns, eggs, piece of toast, and a couple strips of bacon. You got to bring in the bacon. You got to add the bacon. I've had a bacon wrapped steak. I've never had a steak wrapped bacon. Which makes me
think...
As
we're speaking, Bullfrog is cooking his beef in bacon fat right now. So, there you go.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That sounds like the best of both worlds, and honestly, in my opinion.
It does. But I can't do it.
Right? See, but this is where, because I'm totally fucked up Like, I've got this weird, like, in the back of my mind, like, but we just secretly feed her pieces of bacon. And it's like, yeah, but that's horrible. That's wrong. You're a horrible person. Right, but she'll never know. She'll just be happier and she won't know why. And then God can say, you ate the bacon. You're like, no, I didn't. I never knowingly ate the bacon. And then he can point the finger at me and you could punch me in the balls in front of your Lord and Savior. And I'll be like, I did it for her. She didn't know what she was missing. And then you'll be like, but it's wrong. And I knew it was wrong. And that's when he'll be like, guys. So the bacon thing's a bit of a goof. And
didn't mean it.
So the good news is,
the devil dared me. I wouldn't put out a special diet.
Good news, bad news. Good news, bad news. One, bacon, not really a thing. So she didn't really do anything wrong. Bad news, you still kind of roofied your wife on pork. So that's not a good look, buddy.
That's the thing.
And I mean, I've heard people committed to feeding their significant other substances. I got a guy downstairs that actually had to give his wife antibiotics without her knowledge. And so I'm going to say, like, I kind of feel like somebody needs to book a little trip on a one-way ticket because we don't do that here.
Saint Aaron, sorry, God.
I porked her. She needed to be porked. Just a good porking. And let me tell you, when she embraced the porking, she porked like nobody's business. This one was like in pork satiable. They were just porking and porking and porking. Brian the Science, bacon is so expensive now.
Everything is so expensive now. It's really not good. And over here in Canada, they don't have to tell you when they're selling you cloned meat. They don't have to tell you when it's genetically modified meat on the labels. So there's that.
The modification...
Thankfully, I live in a rural area, so I'm going to make friends with the
I feel like that is a
butcher.
missed opportunity. They need to start advertising genetically modified meat. You know what I mean? Like, but start adding like crazy benefits like genetically modified meat. It'll actually make your dick bigger. Like, do you know how many dudes would be stupid enough to be like, well, it's a genetically modified meat burger, but it's going to add another inch to the hog, you know? So I'll do it. Like,
I'll do it.
and then you've got, you know, you just got one midget, Tom Cruise looking motherfucker in the back of the room. They lie! My dick's still small! I've had so many burgers! And all I've had to do is poop! Scruffy, have you tried not being poor? GMO meat, better than human flesh, says St. Aaron. Yeah, see, like that kind of advertising campaign could really kick off. All of the flavor of long pig with none of the legal ramifications.
Great. Lab-grown beef and lab-grown pork. Yeah.
Honestly, here's where I'm weird. I'm not entirely against it. I just need more studies done. I need to know things about the structure of the meat.
I would like my steak to come off something that actually mooed once.
Right, but there's a limit to that, and like, look, like I'm fine with that. Do you want to start having population limits? Because I got bad news for you. The food supply can't maintain the number. Like we gotta find ways to streamline.
We don't have to worry about that. Population, the populations of major G7 countries is falling. It's plummeting. They're doing things to try and get their people to have more sex. That's why they're bringing immigrants in.
Lots of hot sex.
They're bringing immigrants in who are having lots of kids to keep the population. So I don't think we have to worry over much about how much steak we eat.
It's just making me gray out, and I'm weird. Johnny, you seem unbalanced. 'Cause I am.
No, Mad Max smart again. It has to be cloven of hoof and choose the cud. So like the same with the fish. It's I can't remember. It has to have both fins and gills or something like. I don't eat fish. I'm allergic to anything that lives in the water, so I didn't really pay attention to that one. Hi, Al.
St. Aaron, honestly, I refuse to eat lab meat or cloned meat. I'm open to the idea. Yeah, birth rates are down. Abortions are up. Wonder what the problem is. The problem is the AOL guy going face first in my woman. I'm a little jealous. That's not okay. That's not okay. And if a hype train kicks off, then this whole thing that I just did will have been completely pointless. And I'll be super...
Somebody fought in the minibus. Somebody fought in the
minibus. Right? Mr. Q saying, like just on his ranch alone, there's over 1,200 holding cows and about 3,000 head of beef. Just on that one ranch. We're not going to run out of beef to feed the people. That is not a concern that we need to have.
Come bring me a steak then, you fucking bountiful bastard. I'm not.
Come on over here. Like I said, I live in the rural area. I'm very lucky. The Okanagan
So we just
Valley
have to start hunting cows?
Fruit and vegetables, and there's ranchers that I can buy from, butchers who buy from local ranchers, that sort of thing.
Well then, I was planning.
It's almost farm to table. Like if I had the money to do it, I would definitely do it more often. I can't afford it, so I just don't eat steak.
Oh, see, like that, like everything you were saying sounded great until the price thing. Like prices for steak aren't super astronomically unaffordable here. So
prices for food, anything food, has gone through the roof.
Well, we've gone up too. But I guess worse for you apparently.
I found 2 little round steaks. They're about that big, not very thick at all. 2 of those was for $42, 41 and change, for 2 little.
So
steak
all right,
rounds.
So I got an idea. Like you and I have been going back and forth on this whole thing because there's a fucking shit ton of reasons medically why I think maybe I should go to that side of the fence and hang out over there.
Pros and cons to both.
Right,
yeah.
right. And then there's a bunch of cons on that end of it. And then you want to come here, like that's great because I get to be closer to my daughter. But then medically it makes things harder for you and various stuff. I feel like the ultimate comparison, maybe you and I should just like video chat each other and go to the grocery store. And then we just
Get your hot dogs here.
Oh, we price match.
We just price match. We're like, look, I can buy this big hunking piece of meat for this much. You're like, yeah, I can't. Like, and then eventually, you're like, you know what? It's better there. Thank you, Scruffy. Oh, we have 3 minutes for a hype train to happen now with Scruffy jumping in. 3 or 2.5 minutes about now. 2.5 minutes for a hype train, and one more person throws 100 bits or a sub or anything like that, and we end up kicking off a hype train. I do still have herb. We're coming to the end of the herb thing, but we can still maintain doctors for hype trains currently.
Hype train. That's cool.
If climate activists would shut up, we could have more cows, says St. Aaron. Humans need natural vitamins and protein, a.k.a. proper nutrition. Artificial crap will harm the body. They want us sick, hence why everything has to have sugar in it. It's the law. They want you sick. I will say this. I love sugar. I'm sorry, but sugar.
I know. I do too. I kicked cigarettes finally, and I'm.
I wouldn't do that. It would
having
ruin
a hard
the pack.
time with sugar.
Some poor bastard gets just a dented pack of cigarettes that you kicked. Did it change?
And now I've got to kick sugar. Yeah, I stubbed my toe.
You
on
kick
it.
sugar, you're going to make a mess everywhere. Is it granulated?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'll
gonna go
have
everywhere.
to take it outside.
Or just like,
Or go
or is it in
kicking it.
cubes? That should be the solution. People
Seed
can start.
oils.
People can start having sugar in their diet, but they have to do it themselves. They have to have cubes and they have to grind up sugar cubes to add to stuff. Like I think if people had to put a lot of work into making like powdered sugar,
They'd use it
or
less
ground-
often,
They'd use
yeah.
it less often. They'd make it more of
Yeah.
a treat. Is a thing.
Mhm.
But now it's just in everything.
I agree.
Like I don't know. Seed oils are much worse for you than sugar.
Seed oils, yeah.
Here comes a train, a busy little train.
Hello, Valentina.
Down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies. Everyone's aboard on the
The train music's back.
Here comes the train.
It is. That's right. I can hear it.
It's really loud.
Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today. Here comes the train.
All right.
So there we go. The hoots. Hey, Tag. if you want to be on the show.
Yes, Mr. Q is saying, I don't know about that. I couldn't afford to buy steak at the store. We save money by butchering it ourselves. Besides, smokehouse meat is so much better. See,
if I could have a smokehouse.
Well, and that's what I was saying. I need to start buying. It's going to be even more expensive, but I've got to buy it from a local butcher who.
Well, I'm just saying in general, like, dude, ever since I watched Alone with You that last season, where the dude got the moose, and he had to smoke all the moose meat.
Spider Pig.
So he turned his shelter into a smoker.
Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out. He is a spider pig.
I heard it. I heard it all. I love it.
We are halfway through level 1. I'm going to have to do a controlled burn, so I'm going to grind this stuff up. But yeah, ever since I saw that dude turn like his little shack into a fucking meat smoker to smoke the moose thing, all I can think about is like how nice it would be to have like my own property. Like I've always thought if I had my own like house property that I could like live off of the land or whatever, I would have a greenhouse. That's the thing. And now I'm like, no, dude, you've got to have like a fucking meat smoking shack.
I see Cool Frog. Hello, Digger was headed there. Just go outside. And then Wild was saying, see now, Wild and I are on the same. We're on the same page. Coffee, sugar, and creamer. Otherwise, I cannot be held accountable for my actions. And that's basically where I'm at. I survive off of coffee. I drink coffee all day long. I don't know. That's really the hardest part about kicking sugar is the coffee.
QZ,
Even
man,
the cat piss coffee needs some sugar.
I can't work a ranch. Like I like being in nature. I grew up in nature. I grew up in the country. Like I wouldn't mind having like a house with like I always want to have like a greenhouse that I can grow year round in. I want to be able to grow fresh vegetables year round, because if the light is good and the temperatures are good, the plants don't really care.
Right.
So
yeah,
I might have to get creative with pollinating them in the winter and stuff. But at any rate, yeah, dude, like a fucking like smokehouse meat. I love smoked meat flavor. Speaking of which, I gotta use up the last of them kippers. That's what I'm gonna do.
And I love moose.
You love moose?
My goodness. I have not had moose meat in years now, but I love moose.
You've eaten moose meat? You've eaten the meat of the moose. Isn't that like a crime?
I have
in
had
Canada?
moose meat.
It's like your national animal.
Oh, it's not the beaver.
Like the beaver's your national animal?
Yeah. You guys got your eagle. Fuck it. We got a beaver.
You got a beaver. Yeah, but you could still trap and eat beaver.
Yeah.
So you can still eat your national animal.
In some places.
Oh, hey. Anonymous.
It's an anonymous. Nice.
Oh, I'm not putting it. Dear Lord, I was trying to load this into the wrong thing. All right, let's dump that over there. No one.
Oh, Ashley Casey. I'm home from spending $400 at Sam's. Sam's is a grocery store sort of thing, isn't it?
It's a bulk store. You buy in bulk.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
It's everything. Groceries, clothing, all of it. It's a Walmart bulk box store or box bulk store or whatever. Okay, everything you buy there is going to come in like economy size. Like you don't buy a fucking, single use thing there. You buy fucking I'm buying a toothbrush.
You don't buy a bottle
Sam's,
of Tylenol, you
like
buy a box
right.
full of bottles of Tylenol.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so I gotta
do
this.
It's like a superstore.
I got 17 seconds left on this 51% level hype train. Thank you very much for that. I didn't really need to reload this as much as I thought.
It's already stepped now. Nice.
We'll put some fresh
go
stuff
once
on
a
top.
month. Yeah.
All right, let's go and controlled bird for the hype train. Thank you so much. We got a half hour. Well, I got to do 420 in like 16.
Oh, that's right. You've got to do 420 in a few minutes. Oh.
And when the show's over, I got to go upstairs and get a pizza. Like, it's just, whew. All right.
There's our St. Aaron, if you Dig down and insulate. You can use that to your advantage as well. I've been looking at a few different options. Very interesting things I've been seeing that help keep the heat.
Oh Lord.
Water wheel would be, yeah.
Heated glass house works. Use above ground water beds. Find the voltage needed to maintain a heater and see if you can self-propel magnets to generate the power or water wheel.
Yeah. Yeah. See, if I had my druthers, if I had the money where I could build my own homestead, it would have to be on the side of a lake or like on a running river. Like I want to be able to have that power. Of course.
QZ man, it's easier for me to get a permit on a coyote than a beaver. Right, but I'm saying can you get a permit to hunt an eagle?
No. No.
I could see people that raise and like passively euthanize beavers for their pelts. Can you do that for eagle feathers? Nope. Hence we have the best fucking animal ever because you're not allowed to fuck with it. We're not allowed to fuck with Canadian geese, but I swear to God, if my legs worked, I'd probably be the world's first Canadian geese mass murderer. I'd be going around like Dexter. The secret is you pick a few of them out of a lineup and you make sure to get that goose when nobody's looking. I don't know if it's a crime, but I'll tell you this, ain't nobody looking into it. All right, so now for something totally different.
Good.
People say American government is too divisive. There's too much vitriol. There's too many harsh. Like everyone keeps escalating. They always got to tone down the rhetoric.
It's just
let's check out when they tried to swear in. Let's check out how the opposition party took it when the other guy got sworn in as the justice of Turkey, I guess, Turkish lawmakers.
Yeah.
They're trying to swear in the new justice minister. They're slapping and beating each other. Is that somebody banging a gavel or are those face slaps?
Yeah, I think someone's banging a gavel.
I'll tell you this, it ain't working. Bang harder, buddy. It ain't working. Hey, Al, do you want to jump up on show? Do you want to come be on the program? You guys are going to get treats later. I'm going to give you kippers.
Come
here. I'm going to give you oily smoked fish that you'll love the shit out of.
Meow.
Coughing, not dying. Otherwise, he would be saying those specific words. Who, what? Sam Walton owns both. It's easier for me to go. If you're Native American. What? Oh, I guess so.
Oh, Sam Walton owns both. Sugar and creamer industries?
No, the Walmart.
Sam Walton.
Walmart and Sam's Club.
Oh, okay.
Sam Walton's dead, though.
Gotcha.
Pretty sure Sam Walton's dead, and it's just the Walton family. But Sam Walton owned both, started both. They're flat out hitting each other, guys.
Wow.
It's just, we're fucked all over. These are the adults that are in charge. These are the reasonable people. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, good times.
Turks, maybe the guy getting sworn in was Armenian. I don't know. It was the opposition party. A brawl broke out in the parliament as opposition lawmakers tried to block the justice minister from taking his oath following his controversial appointment. So they didn't like him being appointed, and they don't want him to be sworn in. And they went ham. Lawmakers from the ruling party and the opposition clashed over the appointment of a controversial figure, justice minister in the cabinet reshuffle. Opposition legislators tried to block the guy from whom represented Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the president, appointed to the top judicial portfolio. They were preventing him from taking the oath of office in Parliament. As tempers flared, legislators were seen pushing each other, with some hurling punches. Yeah, dude, not some.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
It was a punchy party. It was like they were getting in on it. What?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I just like that term. It's a punchy party. Makes it sound fun.
You know what that's from?
Oh.
It's from Drawn Together. Do you remember that show?
Oh, vaguely remember that show. Yes. Punchy party.
If I move up there, my DVD collection comes with me. I have I think either all of the show or definitely the first season. There's only 3 seasons and a movie, and I have the movie. But the first season is where Captain Hero, I don't remember what happens, but somebody punched somebody else, and Captain Hero goes, "Yay, punchy party," and just turns and fucking decks somebody.
Okay.
Some of my favorite moments of TV history.
People saying things as they're dying. Oh, that's what Cool Frog was talking about.
Punchy Party is one of my favorite ones. The other one is when Foxy Love gets kicked off the show for the Speedy Gonzalez character, and she's like, "I hope you like finding relatives in every drawer, asshole." It's just holy Jesus. She just gets super freaking I'm the diversity person. We got to all right, I'm gonna go off now and be a dick. And so that was fun. And then the other really, really fun one for the show was just when they keep doing Xander's I'm gonna save my girlfriend, and so Captain Hero calls him out. He's like, "All Xander ever says is I'm on a never-ending quest to save my girlfriend." And they cut to Xander sitting around just going, "Grapes are fun. I think my watch is broken," and a whole bunch of other stuff. And they cut back to Captain Hero, and he's just like, "You guys are dicks," and he gets up and walks away.
Nice.
I also enjoyed the fact that they did a rip-off on Donald Trump, and the rip-off on Donald Trump was he was a baby who orgasmically shit his pants. He was an adult baby who orgasmically shit his pants when somebody was fired.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, a lot of that stuff I missed out on because I graduated in 97 and I then began to do drugs.
I'm a giant child,
so. And then I went to school for makeup, and that was a whole nother thing too.
Oh.
I didn't have time for TV.
Good news is
I missed
still
a
giant child. All right.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So we can watch it.
We can be children together.
So I don't know. That was a really weird nonsense. We have 15 minutes left. We only have 3 stories, so we can get through all of them and end on time, possibly. And I have 7 minutes from doing a 420 burn, but I had a little toot on my pipe, and then we had a 51% hype train, and I did a Doctor Who. So I've got to keep my phone in my lap so I don't miss the notification that my food's here. Otherwise, I'm going to find out 5 hours and it's going to be frozen. But yeah, let's go to this. So there's a school in New Zealand that's been dealing with a serial thief stealing items including towels, shoes, and underwear. I don't know why a school has underwear. That's I got a lot of questions there. For over a year. So some sicko has been raiding the school for over a year. The principal, Marma Stewart, the principal of the school, said the items had been mysteriously disappearing from the school for over a year, particularly during the season while the pool was in use. Initially, we noticed...
that's why there's underwear.
Right. Okay. Now it makes sense. Initially, we noticed single shoes and goggles and undies and towels left along the footpath into the school. The school posted a video of the thief finally caught on camera. let's see who this pervo is. Oh dear Lord. 1, you guys, your audio is abysmally loud. That was up there. 2, it's just music. So let's see the thief in question. It's a cat. It's a cat stealing a towel. I'm more So the cat, for a year, a cat's been stealing.
Oh, that's awesome.
St. Aaron. Step 1, find underpants. Step 3, profit. Yeah, what the step 2? Dear Black Cat, what the hell is step 2? Oh no. So a cat just walking in and taking shit.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm
You're
glad
a
they
fan?
found that dirty culprit.
You're a fan of that particular what would we call it? That particular cat burglar?
Heist?
Dude, I'm
Yes.
getting so bad I'm blowing cat burglar puns. Like, and in 4 minutes I'm gonna make things worse. Of course, Scruffy, of course it's that color. Yeah, because you can't mess with it, because messing with a black cat's bad luck is what he's saying. He's saying so you got to just you got to put up with it. And the weird part is I don't know if black cats know that they get away with more because of their reputed history. But because of that, ironically enough, 13% of the overall domestic short hair population. And yet, if you go by the other statistic, just seems like a massive overrepresentation.
Black cat cause. Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Just basement level humor now. Scruffy with the duck. I don't know if that's for the smoking thing or because of the joke. Either way, I'll take it. So we have these two left. I contemplated whether or not we were going to do this. I guess we'll roll the dice on it. It's not real.
Okay,
it's not a
let's do
real
it.
person. I do think given
This is
the
all
context,
for science, YouTube. Science.
this is for science. So some people decided to test an artificial human body in a wood chipper. It jammed the wood chipper.
Well, like I said, you can't just throw a body in whole and expect the wood chipper to eat it
Why?
up.
You can throw a log that big into it.
The size of a torso?
Yeah.
No. Maybe if you're a professional tree company. You
Scruffy,
have a
gotta go
thing
feet
that
first.
big.
I think we got 47 seconds. I think they
Yeah, feet first would probably be a good idea
yeah,
too.
feet first, and we're gonna
But
drop
no,
that
you
audio.
take off the limbs and the head, and they go in individually. And then I guess
Well,
you've
now
got
they're
to
going legs
chop
first.
the torso. Dude, oh my goodness. Oh, it was the pointy end too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
The real victim of today's show is that guy's balls.
Yeah,
Thanks for
turns
the
out he
info. Mental
punctured
note.
one.
Cancel wood chipper order, says St. Aaron.
Yeah. Well, or you just be aware that you're going to have to put a little bit of extra work into it.
It's still not getting through the ribcage parts.
Well, like I said, you're going to have to put some extra effort into it. You're going to have to cut that rib cage in half.
I don't know
Crack
that
that
fix it.
open. Sending them in separate
I
pieces.
don't know that
I
that'll
think, would
fix
be
it.
Your best bet.
I really, I'm curious. Like they just can't get to go. Oh, never mind. All right, so it didn't last long.
Sorry, they missed the garbage bin.
Mostly. But oh dude, here's the funny part though. In the movie they went feet first.
They
So,
did. Yeah.
oh crap, we're a minute away now. I got to do this. Oh, never mind.
Yay. Yes, you can throw trees in, a lot of them, even the small ones. Yeah, the small ones, anyone that I've ever worked with, because yes, I've actually used wood chippers before. It's a thing you do when you have property.
Bragger.
But yeah, you can get, but a lot of times you want to make sure that you've got it in a, bite-sized chunks, so to speak. You don't just chuck a whole big log in there and let
Why
it
not?
feed itself in.
Why not? They did.
No, officer, it's redwood.
That's not redwood. I mean, there's a lot of red.
Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently, yeah, Wild says she's seen one on the highway. Looked like you could put a Kia through it. And Accusement is saying, yeah, you can put large trees through them.
And throttle them up. Okay.
Yeah, I guess maybe the ones that I've used were not large enough. Or strong enough, more to the point.
I'll say this: I don't know which way I'd rather if it was gonna happen. Like which way I'd rather. I think feet first would be worse. I think that would be worse.
Oh, if you're alive and going through? Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Although at some point, shock is going to kick in, and you won't feel anything.
Not
you
fast
won't be aware
enough.
anymore. Well,
at any rate, oh dear Lord.
Yeah, no, that's a metal grinder. That's a whole different beast.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make a big old
Nobody
mess.
else can see what you're seeing right now, so I'm gonna close the window.
Oh, that's right. It's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the window because now they're
Sorry,
gonna be like,
people.
what was she talking about? Like, you'll never know. You will never know. How long is that? 32 seconds? So we only got a 32-second limit.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm doing any streaming this weekend. I'm sure you're not. Are you streaming at all this weekend? No.
Nope.
You don't
Nope.
normally stream. Thank you for joining us today. You'll be back, I assume, on Monday's program and stuff. So we'll have that.
Yes.
And then, are you streaming next week? Do you know? Or are you gonna see how we
I
play it
hope
by ear?
so. As long as, I can figure out this pain thing.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
Well,
It's hit or miss.
I have to push myself to get through doing this a little bit, but it's not anything that's going to be better or worse anymore. I feel like the random bouts of super duper emotionalness are over, so we can kind of call that a day. So I should hope I'm going to be back on the Steel Toe Show on Monday.
That's good.
I think if you're talking about Epstein list people, just set them on fire and let them. I don't know. That's gross, man. Have a good week. Anyway, we're not quite done yet. We do have one last video. We'll get to one last video. I might choose to end a little early now because I've smoked way too much weed. And now I'm looking at my phone, and I regret that I'm getting the Domino's
pizza.
delivered so early because but so far it hasn't even been prepped yet, and so I'm like, all right, we're good. Oh, hey, cool. I'm like, all right, we're good, and let's just redo. Like, I'd really like to cancel the order, but I can't because I want to go get it at. I want to go get Gilberto's. Yeah. But at any rate, they haven't even made it yet, so we're good. Watch, they'll take forever to fucking deliver.
Right? Yeah. It'll be late.
I'm gonna go make popcorn. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Domino's sounds amazing, says Brian Science. I was gonna cook myself. I've got a turkey loin that's in my fridge that I gotta cook.
Yes.
I'm gonna do tomorrow.
You've been bragging about that. Yeah.
But I didn't do it today. I was like, I can do it tomorrow. I took it out of the freezer like 2 or 3 days ago, so we can open it and use it tomorrow and be fine. Sear it, throw in some carrots, veg. It's not gonna be hard to set up and do, but it's an all-day cook thing. And I wasn't. I've been pretty good with everything that's gone on, but obviously someone in the family passed, and so you have to get things together for that. Someone asked me to go through photos of said person, and and find a good photo. So I had to kind of like force F my mind.
Trip yourself down
memory lane. So by the time I got to starting the show, I'm like, I'm just not in the mood to cook. I obviously didn't do it earlier. And yeah, so I ended up ordering. Hey, not one KBS error the whole show. Thanks, St. Caesar.
Nice.
It's only 5 minutes. 5 minutes to the end of the show. So why not jinx it? Sorry to hear your loss. It was sudden, unexpected, and affected me very deeply. But I'm trying to keep that on the down low, because otherwise I start blubbering like an asshole and an idiot. And ain't nobody got time for that. In the spirit of my show, trying to end on animal clips, we end on this animal clip with a dog. And as I cut over to you, you guys might be saying, I don't see a dog. Wait
There's
for
no dog
it.
in this video.
Ow. What did the dog do?
Wow.
What was the part with the dog? She power farted on it? What's the part with the dog?
And then the dog walked up and sniffed it?
Yeah, I didn't see, like, it said wait for it. Like, did I get had? They said wait to see what, I understand what the dog does.
I think we got had there.
I didn't see a dog do anything. Ma'am.
Wow, that's a dog.
If that was real, call a doctor. Nobody should be able to do that.
Yeah.
It was startled.
It was startled, yeah.
He sniffed it, and she's like,
and she cut it out. And that's a different dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is someone who clearly has like some sort of man-hate issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah. What did the dog? Oh, is it because he
Why
turned
spit
around?
on it?
Is it because the other one turned around?
I don't know.
Because right at the end of it, I'm gonna just say that this chick is nuts.
Yeah.
The dog. I don't understand.
It almost took out the dog. The dog was trying to get away, and
St. Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, she is so wife material. I'm gonna press X to doubt on that one. That lady is clearly damaged, whether she reached that destination herself or someone gave her a push. No, I'm going to say that. Avoid that one at all costs. Hey, Johnny, that's SP. Well, then it makes sense. Yes, that's not a dog. What's not a dog? Those were both dogs. One of them was a little tiny,
yeah,
little tiny fucking puggy looking dog.
Yeah.
He kind of had a pug face. And then the other one was a big old dog, but
you can perch on your headboard, though. St. Aaron is really enjoying this.
Mommy's hungry.
Mommy's hungry. Could you imagine waking up and just opening your eyes and looking up, and she's doing that on the headboard? Mommy's hungry.
I don't want to. I really don't want to.
Scary. Very scary.
Wonder if she named the mannequin. Oh, she totally named the mannequin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's named after an ex for sure.
Very weird.
Mommy better start sucking it after waking me up like that. Fair enough.
Right after Mommy.
You can do it. I'll allow it, but damn it, you better give me a blowy after.
I don't know. What if she scared the piss out of you? You still feel about that way? Joke's on you. I don't have a headboard. Made too much noise from hitting the wall, says Brian.
Well, that's why you build one. You mount it to the wall, and then it doesn't. Most often, the headboard is the padding, so that it absorbs the banging from the frame.
The things I learn on this program about so many people. Use pillows, rookie, says Scruffy.
Or just pull it out far enough away from the bed that it doesn't hit the wall. I mean,
something tells me not a whole lot of pulling outs going on in this game. All right. Anyways, Wild Saffron saying, have a good weekend, everyone. Enjoy the rabbit holes, Digger. Yeah, so
I will. I have a list.
She has a list of rabbit holes. I may or may not be present for those, so thank you. I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna go. We'll see you next week. Thank you, everyone, for joining us back this week. Sorry we had to take that time off, but I was just not up to doing a show. So we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. She's been Digger. And Jonathan, enjoy your pizza. It's going to be a Philly cheesesteak pizza because I've had pizza a lot this week, so I decided to do something different. So brag. Anyhow, we're out of here. Take care. Bye.
Shut up. Oh, Chuck, sleep with me. Come on. Why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.